McFlufferkins, said the Grin.
Gnawing Fetus said, yo. Raidenade said, hi there, Grin, my friend. How was your week?
Ooh, sorry, I got up and used the washroom. You know how it is. I'm always like, oh, it's time. Oh, it's shit. Shit, I could use the washroom real quick. And then I run. Alrighty. Also, dude, I did not know this was happening, but it's kind of cool. Some of the trailers I seen pop up on my feed. We are going to recap New War, or whatever it is, the thing that we did. Huzzah! All that Warframe things. But also, we'll do a bunch of other stuff. We're gonna probably just react. Probably just gonna tark our ass off. You know how it is. Also, how was your week, Raid? Ladies and gentlemen,
Gnawing Fetus said,
Grin,
Grin, when we start Warframe, I got that mod and a lot of arcanes to give ya for Caliban.
Oh, no shit. Oh, fuck, let's go. Hell yeah, can't wait. We'll probably do a little Warframe today. Means we probably got to condense a lot of our hangout part. What do you call it? Some things to update you guys on. First and foremost, hit me with what's going on with your week. And this is what I made, or I painted, as a challenge thing to... I had to print other shit to paint clothing, because not a lot of the stuff I have is clothing oriented, because I was painting muscular structure. So anyways, had a whole bunch of shit that. So I had this, which was not muscular structure, or not clothing, sorry, or muscular structure, was armor, and I thought I did an okay job. I'm not sure if it translates to camera, but I hope it does. Let me try to get somewhat close also. Oh, come on. There we go. I hope it translates with, like, the depth and stuff going on. What do you call it? The wings I kind of fucked off on. I just kind of was like, let's go with a bone white. But I thought maybe the red, but the red I feel like would have been too much. Same with the gold. I thought, like, having gold wings would be a little bit much. The red might have worked, especially if it was like a dark, bloody red, like super dark.
Said Tyrell doing his best war palette cosplay.
I don't really know who this guy is. I should have started with that. I have no idea who this gentleman is. He looks dope as hell, though. But there's like
Lone
shading.
Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
What's up, Lone? So yeah, this week was just a practice run for armor. You guys see the little gold inlays underneath. Where the fuck is it?
Catman
Here?
11,234 said, Io, amazing ass model. Holy shit, man. My week has been long with my lack of sleep. The days feels actually 18 to 20 hours long, so I am hoping it's Friday soon.
Ooh.
Had a great Tuesday stream.
We'll talk about that. Also, shout out to our fucking awesome
Gnawing Fetus
content.
said on average, I am ranked in the top 50% of all Frost Death Knights in WoW.
Holy shit!
Mostly cause Frost DK sucks ass, but it'll take what I can get, LOL.
We take those, guys. Fire as hell.
I'm doing much better this week. I'm in a overall better mood than I was prior to this week. Plus, I got pretty lucky farming for Varuna Prime on Warframe.
Ooh, yeah, I did see Wolf Girl. Something we gotta check out eventually. But I was gonna say, wrap it up real quick. What do you call it? The back, I think, it's okay. This suit was a little rough, man. Airbrush is king. Whenever I have to paint anything, I want to rip my fucking skin off my face. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not sure it really translates, but there's like a lot of like weird spectral highlight stuff. Basically, I painted it all gray, metallic gray. Then I smashed it with a bunch of mist, of like black pigment mist, to like bring down all the color essentially in the head and everything else. And then I dry brushed the metallic on the tips, which I thought created a cool, like, actual gritty, weathered look of a thing. Anyways, I feel like armor, we're in the game. Armor, we've gotten to a point which I think I'm confident in saying, like, okay, just like skin, I was able to be like, and we're done. Yes, there's different, like, shit I could try with skin, but at least, like, it's hard to describe to you guys the whole painting shit, but, like, if I can get to a conceptual level where, like, I at least know, like, what's happening as far as the bones are concerned, like how light dimension is happening and how, like, the process and why you do the certain process, then I can understand, like, I may not be great at executing it, but I at least understand, like, how it happens and how you get better at it. So skin, I understand, like, the layering mechanism of that. What do you call armor? I understand the layering mechanism of that. It's a hard surface, so it doesn't handle reflection the same way. Anyways, but dude, oh my god, fucking clothing made me want to just, like, punch my own face 1,000 times, because it follows not only does it follow different logic than a lot of stuff because it's basically like a light absorber, but also how to make it look like
Gnawing
super
Fetus
good
said
is
the
fucking
painting looks
weird.
great, but the modeling for the wings doesn't look
Yeah.
/ feel right.
Yeah, it's a
I want
placeholder.
more of an Imperatus from Diablo vibe to the wings.
Yeah, we could have added something. It's just with such dark features, I wonder what it would be. I feel like maybe like a blood red, same as the hood, but it's kind of got myself in a place where like I don't know what kind of complementary color. Maybe black, maybe like a black gray, like a dark black gray, maybe. Who knows? Maybe like a dark blue. Anyways, point is, painted that. But yeah, dude, to round this off, the painting of like clothing. I cannot describe to you guys how. Let me show you guys. This is what I worked on, and I just want you guys to know how absolutely like hectic it was. But I finally got it. Maybe I need to apply it en masse to see if I finally got it. But I was struggling. I'm not struggling. I was basically finding such a like. I talked about like if I can understand something at a fundamental level, then I can like, then it's fine. Then like at least I know what each step is supposed to be and what feature of that step it is doing. I don't really like the idea of like just follow step 1, step 2, step 3. It's like no. Why are you doing step 1 in the first place? What's the fucking mechanism behind it? You're like, oh, that's what it's trying to emulate. Anyways, painting. So I made this shit for myself. Can I show you guys most of this? I hope so. I think so. Hopefully I'm not gonna fuck it up somehow. Maybe I am. Let's just do this to be safe. Boom. All right. All right. So this is my whole. Forgive me for immense spelling errors, but this is like my Pokedex.
Gnawing Fetus said, "Look up Teriel and/or Imperatus from Diablo."
Well, in a minute.
That's what I would go with.
Well, let me lock
Either
it for
would
1
work
second.
great.
But yes. This is my whole like skin pigmentation thing. Talks about like the overall structure of how you do it. You start with like a red undercoat, the pink. Awesome. Anyways, but this is a fake one. This is the first one I didn't like as much. This, my motherfucking guys, specifically this because I had to update step 1, is my like Pokedex for what the fuck you do and why you do it. And I had to make this for myself, just to kind of visually understand all of the weird shit going on, man. So like one of the weird things is fucking when you go to paint clothing, if you want to have dimension, you have to use a color that is inverse of its temperature, essentially. So if you look at the color wheel, bang. If it's red, you'd use anything below the red. Anything. What's weird because there's like green and red. Green is considered a dark or like a cool tone. Red is considered a high tone. Anyways, outside of those two, if you have your target color is orange, you're gonna use any one of these, and you're gonna darken it up because it's gonna be a recess highlight. And then if you wanted to add some crazy cool dimension, you would add a what's called an analogous, which is like a high pigment tone. It's very similar. If you scroll up here, you can see like this. You can see that we have reds underneath, and then we have pinks on top. Very similar bullshit. Anyways, when you finally layer your base color of like green, it creates this beautiful like weird dimension thing, makes it look super realistic because that's how color works. Color's a nightmare. Color's like it penetrates halfway through, it shatters apart, it hits over here, there's bloom on the sides. You know when color hits your green shirt and you have white beside it, the green shirt illuminates slightly onto the white. Anyways, so to say, hey, paint it, you're like a million times shot in the mouth. Anyways, point is, did that. Also, there's also like these cool fucking weird things where you can use a wash. You can like take leather, brown undercoat, take orange, like bright ass orange. You paint on you scrape on little bits on the corners. Then you use like a brown wash to like soften it all up so that it kind of like meshes it all together. Anyways, painting, painting, super chill. Totally understand why everyone has such an easy time with just coloring. Honestly, not even talking about like lines and like structural paint, like the structure of the line of the image. Anyways, thank you for letting me ramble about what plagued me this week. Now on to you guys. Wait, one more thing I just want to show you. This is just a bunch of shit that I would like. Okay, I need to basically print stuff so that I can paint clothing. This was the only exception of it. It's like a My Hero Academia, the Invisible Girl, and I just thought, hey, another reason to paint skin. Anywho, we also got this chick from the Dress Up Darling. Bang. Look at it with skirt coloration, the weird coat, the hair I also get more reps in. But this one is kind of cool. We got Android 13. These are also tiny as fuck, so I'm kind of terrified about that. But we got this big old pants, which I'm going to do cyan blue. We're going to try to figure that out. Anyways, we're almost done. And then we have this one, which is probably my favorite. I don't know why. It's just like it kind of looks like it's not the character, but it kind of looks like the character from Grace from Z. Anyways, so I got a bunch of shit to paint, and I basically prepped Lone's VTuber Nikita guy, not Nikita, Lucy, whatever her name is. Sorry, I prepped her. Basically, I sanded all the shit down and I made it look all uniform myself. I have to paint it to see if there's any sort of really disgusting bullshit on it. Like sometimes there's like a seam line or some sort of like waves that you can like, you have to like paint over, sand off again, this whole thing. Anyways, all right, now we're done. What's happening with you guys? So Nong went beast mode in WoW and became a percenter, essentially a 1%er. What do you call it? Why was your week shitty last week, Raid? Also, shout out to you getting, what do you call it? Imagine it's a new wolf girl. When you say Varuna, I think it's a wolf girl.
G-Red71 said, hey, yo.
Let's see, what did you want me to Google? This is it for the wings. What's good, Red? You just missed my, what do you call it? Show and tell of painting nonsense and rage. Lots of rage. All right, let's see. Nong said, paint it teal. Let's see, I fucked up like that, but hopefully we can pull it home. Nope. God damn it. Diablo. Imperitus. What the heck is that? Oh, you want it to be like an orangey vibe? You asked me to paint goddamn fire?
Raid Nate said, hey, I was just kind of feeling a little depressed.
Dude.
Catman 11,234 managed to make it to a Thursday stream.
Maybe it's also
React
allergies.
Today?
Also, what's good? What's good, Cat? Have you made it to Thursday? Yeah, Cat's been playing a fuck ton of D&D. We were losing Cat on Thursday, but Cat still pops in like, I made it. I'm here on Saturday, and I always appreciate that. We are, in fact, a priority, guys.
Norin Fetus said, Auterial. His wings are bluish/white.
I'm looking at this son bitch. Hopefully nothing sussy on screen right now. I'm looking at this. Not him, I guess. Let me see. Is it something else? It's a teal color. Diablo. What did you say his name was? Imperius? I thought I typed in the thing right. Imperius. Maybe I should say blue. Blue. Nope. Still doesn't really pop up. Anyways, I can envision a teal. Is it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. Yeah, no, we see. Yeah, this is the one that Fluff showed me him. Yeah. Or I think it was Fluff. It was one of you guys who were like, this guy. He's him. Nope, that's not to open up that. Why is it doing that? It's weird. I think I can show this.
Knowing Fetus said, I provide options. I like Imperatus for the vibe you have ATM, but Tyrell is bluish/white-ish.
Okay.
Raidnade said, also, my birthday is this Sunday.
Oh, no shit. Let's go over it. It's awesome. And so we have this one, and I imagine we have the other one, which is the more like flamey one. I do feel like the flamey one would probably work better, and that would be kind of a good. It's just, I'm trying to think of how you would do, like, I know conceptually how you would do fire. Oh, God. Like a darker undertone of that and that. We'll put it on, well, we might add it later. I feel like I don't want to, I kind of like paint for the sake of painting, not like paint to the sake of like completion. My paint is like, I need reps in armor. Let me bang out armor. And then because there's like red cloth, I'm like, fuck it, I'll try doing like dimensional, dark, and faded cloth. But yeah. Alas, let us jump over back to the bullshit so I can talk to y'all. And this can go away.
McFluff said the 3D print is Tyrell, but painting it to glow would be a special method.
Yeah, the glow method isn't what worries me. It's just like the glow method. I see like a lot of people like busting over the idea that like if you just use an airbrush and use like a soft thing that creates like a soft glow effect. So that's not very difficult to pull off, or not like conceptually I can understand it. Maybe it's hard to pull off, but I can conceptually understand it. But it's like if I like just how weird so much of like. It's basically, I say it's more clear. There's ways to like do stuff when like you're painting these things that is like good, like really good. Like it's like a premium toy level good. But then there's like professionally painted stuff, which somehow mimics like realistic light patterns, and it looks like a different world. Basically, you're like taking a toy and you're making it look real, basically. I'm trying to fight for that end, which is difficult, and how you achieve that is kind of like mind warping, because you need to understand like the physics of light and color, kind of. I'm not gonna say I know that. I'm just gonna say that I at least understand how something can conceptually happen. So when I'm thinking of like adding the fire, I'm like, do I do it just the bog standard way of let's do a dark gray? Sorry, not dark gray, dark orange, and then we'll build up to maybe like a little bit of a brighter orange. Then we build up to like some hints of like yellow in there with some like tints and stuff like that. Like, I understand that, but it's the other stuff which is like, but what if I undercoated it with 2 different types of colors, then I added the base color of orange, then I maybe added some tints to it, like. But I also don't know if that, because there's like, you think that like it'd be great if you just painted something one way and it works for everything, but it doesn't. There's like there's surfaces, like soft surfaces, gradient surfaces, and all these things that affect how light protrudes on them. Anywho, doing pretty good, despite how fucked up that sounds. But yes. Also, whatever that happened to Sea of Thieves, man. And honestly, what everyone thought would happen to Sea of Thieves, probably. Let's see. Cat says, Cat, I don't know when played it, but I've been too broke for it, accept a thing. Wait, I gotta catch up with chat. I'm doing better now. You happen to raids, man? Yeah, I had a little bit of a depressing episode last week as well. Last 2 weeks, I feel like some melancholy hit me. I think it may be allergies, like fucking up my whole body. Because I had an allergy pill yesterday. I was like, I feel great. I don't know what that is. Maybe your brain's just like in a fucking weird limbo. Also, it could just be like, you know, some melancholy days are on the horizon for all of us. Probably. Nong, what about the new Paladin? I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but too broke for the expansion when I think about it. When I get distracted by the other shinies. Yeah, man. Dude, I got that. Nong, I've been checking out these damn resin printers because I'm sick and fucking tired of the quality I'm getting from the fucking 3D print stuff. I still think it's good that if I can make a sale with some bullshit, then I feel good about being like, well, I can make a sale with that when I increase my overall like quality variable by like 1,000%. So yeah.
Catman 11,234 said resin is worth it, but my god, be careful.
The careful stuff is tough, man, because like I feel like I'm in a position which like resin was dangerous, but it's not as dangerous. So as long as you have an tent and you vent it out after like 30 minutes after it's finished, so long as it's contained, it won't leave the tent. So if you vent it, so even on Christmas, basically, if I opened a window, pop the little thing out there that pulls air out of the vent, click it on for like 30 minutes, come back, turn it off, I'm good. Like even in our Canadian cold, we can get by. So yeah. So I feel like that's possible. Get a small base plate. I feel like I may not. I feel like I know, dude. You know what's so fucking crazy, Cap? I could talk to you about this, motherfucker. You should not have tapped me with this. Oh, I'm looking into ones that like I basically, if the intention is to buy this thing to actually have like a business variable to it, I need something that is like dirt, like basically a workhorse, like something that you can just fucking bang out constantly. And it sucks, man. I hate it so much. I definitely, I'm not sure if anyone else has done this, but I kind of jumped the gun. Like I finally tell you guys, I spent fucking like $800 on the 3D printer I got. And the main thing I spent like a decent amount of money, like $200 on, bonus on top of what was like $400 or $600 on top of $200, was basically like a converting. You can use multiple different colors, which is just something I don't use, and I probably will never use. So it was just one of those things where, like, it's Christmas time. I haven't spent money in a millennia, so I thought, hey, this is something that kind of be interesting, and it could be for quote-unquote work. Sure. And then you make a rash decision too quickly. But there's this one company called Elegoo, I think is what they're called. And, dude, they got some... They, one, are, like, notorious for being, like... They have, like, really fucking durable shit. And, unlike all these other companies that, like... They make it so that like a screw is patented to their bullshit, so you have to like buy their like replacement part, which is like basically the same cost as buying another fucking printer. Elegoo is like, it just uses bog standard parts across the industry, so if anything ever breaks down, which if you're gonna have like a couple of these running at a time because you're gonna make this a financial business or whatever, yeah, that makes sense to me of like, oh, they're like easily replaceable for their specific thing as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I go the other way. I think about this one that's like pretty decently sized, and then I go to this other one that's fucking jumbo-sized. I think that'll be the end game. Let's get one jumbo and one time. We'll probably get it's not tiny. It's basically the same size as I think my printer.
Knowing Fetus said, on Monday/Tuesday, my depression decided to kick it up a notch.
Yeah, man.
Popped another pill for a few days, and I am good enough for who it's for/shrug.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, man. Anything keeps you
Syndicate
back on the
said,
track.
Grin, week 4 of context creation is going well.
Let's go!
I made my first skill analysis video for Nikki, and it's doing well.
Woo.
And I also made a short where it's the skill analysis, but within 60 seconds.
Lone, you're on like the most perfect path. Also, what do you call it? Fluff had a video we should watch. We're gonna watch today. I guess it's one of his first like introduction videos. I'm not sure how long it is, but we'll skim it depending on how long it is. But hell yeah.
said, as you know, I published a short introduction video for my channel. Took me many attempts before I was mostly satisfied with a single take. Video making, let alone editing, is not my passion.
Oh no, dude, I don't know if it's anybody's like passion. At least not at the start. I think most people who do video stuff is like your idea overwhelms the friction of pursuing it, I guess. It's like, oh man, I really want to make this video that I wish I could have seen. Is usually the thing that compels people to do it. But I would say Lone, the fact that Lone's like not only making like a skill video is really clever, but then him like making a condensed 3 60-second short that I hope pushes to the full video, because that's kind of the purpose of shorts. Like saying, hey, if you wanted to know a little bit more minutiae or like something that's really impactful, you should go watch I Got You Taken Care Of. Click the link in the thing that take you to the full thing. Like that's a really clever thing. Because as much as shorts are good, like you gotta think that YouTube basically loves ecosystem. So like the fact that you can take a person who like watches your shorts and then push them into a long form video is like the best signal you could give to YouTube ever, because basically you're like maximizing the amount of time somebody spends on YouTube. If you can convince them to, instead of watching a bunch of like 1,000 60-second videos, you watch one 60-second video and then push to a 20-minute video, that's fucking huge for them. And people have shown that like that's what YouTube cares about always and forever. But anyways, I think it's fantastical. I still haven't had time to like do anything this week because I'm trying to put up my own fires. Also, I'm kind of like sick a little bit. But I do plan on catching up on a good bit of videos. I probably can't watch all of them. Ooh, wait a minute, what? In a game that has first-person melee like this, that look pretty cool. Bioshocky 2 with the magic? That look pretty cool to me. Cat says, nice multi-content for Lone. Yeah, absolutely. Lone's diversified. Well, Lone, I hope, is also doing the thing where he's scattering a net intentionally with like videos that would intentionally do well, and then seeing which one resonates, and then just like putting all the effort behind those handful of videos, or that type of videos, I should say. That's the way that I think you'd do it if you wanted to like succeed, basically. You don't have to commit to like a game, but you should commit to a format that people really fuck with you covering, I think. Also, what is that little tiny cat? Zombie, a cat, and a man in a bag. Also, do you guys see this new Don't Starve game? Hot damn! It's like Don't Starve, but like with 3D dimension-ish. Not like quite like it's still like comic booky or like paper kind of thing, but still very cool. Skip if it's too long. Meanwhile, yeah, it's about 20 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I mean, man, I don't know what your first video. Maybe first video was like my first video. Man, was like a solid 6 minutes of like, thank you so much, my 4 subscribers. you're everything to me. And actually at the time, it probably was true. I didn't have many friends, but anyways, alas. This is fun. We should definitely keep this in the background for past streams, because this is something nice to have in the background. A bunch of cool indie games. They actually look like they're pretty good. Oh, wait a minute. Is this Power World 2.0? I'm so sorry. Also, or is this the weird
Raid Nade said,
other Power World?
Oh
game?
Yeah. Before Varuna Prime dropped, I farmed a bunch of Prime stuff for you, Grin, while going for Void Traces.
You guys need to stop. But please don't stop. No, but I appreciate everyone's been so unbelievable. So I did beat New War. We'll get to that in a minute. We probably gotta hurry past some shit. Okay, first things first, let's get to Fluff's. Am I missing anything? Fluff's introduction video. And I want to see what kind of stuff you were saying. Fluff linked it to me. There it is. Fluff does need to buff up his thumbnail game, but hey, editing is yeah. I think thumbnail creation could be Fluff's thing because it's design based. I feel like thumbnail creation is most people's game. Maybe not like the meta game of it, of like trying to make someone click, but like the idea of like, yeah, I could make something my style. All right, let's see what's happening. Is that?
Hello, hello,
Oh.
and welcome to my channel. You might be wondering who I am.
I'm getting ASMR vibes.
I am McFlufferkins, also known as
McFlufferkins
Fluff,
said, "Don't mind me as I hide."
or Kaba. I am a Marble Fox VTuber, but also a shape-shifting slime.
Man, Fluff's got a fucking silky voice.
So you'll be able to see me in various forms, where appropriate and when thematic to different games. I am a video game streamer, focusing on variety. I stream daily from 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. PST and PDT, which is Universal Time Code -8 or 7, depending.
Bang. I was gonna say, the first thought came to my mind is, what do you call it? Fluff, at least when I'm catching like little fragments of his stream, or at least when I'm talking to him, Fluff doesn't speak in this cadence. It's kind of nice.
Non-daylight savings.
I have the opposite. I'm too fast. I talk way too quickly. And frantically.
I am on both YouTube and Twitch. And I would very much appreciate anyone to catch my streams when they can.
Very sweet, very genuine.
Follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and join me on many fun adventures and enjoy their time hanging out and potentially playing games together as well.
It's fine. I'm so fucking broken. I can't listen to anything without also like hearing 1,000 voices in my head of like many different types of people reaction to this. But so like when I'm hearing stuff, I'm always like, oh, I think for most people, I think this would be considered very endearing, and like very, very wholesome, so to speak. But there's also the other version, which is like
11,234 said, I still need a Flufferkins plushie. I can crush and watch reform. Just a sphere of cute.
To squish, to like anger squish. What is it called? Aggressive cuteness.
How I came to be, most of the credit goes to Moo Clover, or simply Clover, a fellow VTuber.
Right, yes. Texas extraordinaire.
Avatar. Credits should be down below. I do, once again, welcome you to join me in my streams, either here on YouTube or over on Twitch. And I would appreciate any and all subs, follows, likes, comments, all that good stuff.
Support.
So, hope to see you there.
Maybe it's me, but like, I can't stress enough how I have like a thing in my head. And maybe it's wrong. I talked to Kat about this, I think, at some point, where like I have a thing where I can't help but like perceive things. Like it was one of the few people who picked up on this really quickly. It was Lone, where like I'm constantly talking about like, but from this perspective, someone might feel this way, and someone else might feel this way. And I think both those make sense. But then there's like conflict here, so I kind of understand. But it kind of the same thing when I'm hearing here. Like one, I hear people who would watch this and think this is like super sweet and super genuine, which I think that's totally legit. But like for instance, Fluff said a word there, which is like, I would like, I'd appreciate anything for like subs, follows, stuff like that. And it's fucked up because like some words carry like impact every single time you said, hey guys, what's going on? Really subscribe to my thing. Like eventually when you hear that word, maybe you guys aren't like this, but I know a lot of people who are. Whenever you hear like subscribe or something like that, you just go, it's almost like seeing an ad where you just like immediately shift it to like, I'm not, fuck off. It's not that I hate you, it's just that I've thrown it entirely away with all of like the last 20 seconds you said. And I feel like there's certain words that don't have that like vitriol, or like not vitriol, like edge to them. So for instance, like support, that's me. Yeah. So like I appreciate everyone who supports me in any way you do it. It's extremely meaningful to me, and I very much consider it. Like I think that is hard to like for someone to be like, you know, like ew, like it's just, yeah, you know. But again,
11,234. I'm
obsessed over stupid shit.
An empathetic train of thought, since empathy is just you trying to understand someone's feelings. Your brain is wired into empathy a ton.
Maybe it could be empathy. It also could be understanding, maybe. Because like I don't even know if I necessarily want. I guess as empathy is in some ways understanding. It could be a lot of things. I'm not sure. Like one of the things I always love. It's like the mental frame, which is really cool. But it's basically like for like a large part of my life, I was obsessed with why. Like, I definitely have like a therapist bullshit mind of like, but why do you feel that way? What's going on with you? Like, can you explore this? And most people don't like that. But for me, what's like helped my life is like, instead of focusing on why something is what it is, focus on like that. So despite all the why, just do this. Like, I feel like my brain naturally is drawn to like thinking about multiple perspectives. But on average, every single time I bring it up to people, sometimes it goes poorly. So instead, what if we just did this? And then we just focus on doing this, and you get a really good outcome. You're like, great. And then you may have people who you fuck with who are like, all right, here's the shit that I need to get out of there. You know what I mean? But yes, that's it.
And until next time, bye for now.
I was gonna say, Fluff, I'm curious. It's always tough because I don't know. First of all, lovely video, fantastic video, especially one of your first videos. Came across to me at least.
Said, I tried to get this done in a single take and had to restart too many times to keep count. This was also after I both did a stream and game night, so my voice may have been run ragged.
No, I think your voice sounds like perfect. I also rather enjoy the slower cadence. I think it fits your voice. It's funny because I think you're like me, like when someone's talking to you, you get like a little bit, what's the word, like excitable? Because you're like, oh, and you have to like, you start to like mentally juggle and like attack and like do these things, which causes your voice to do things that, like fluctuation basically. But if you actually like listen to people who are like really hypnotic and like really like good speakers, not streamers, but like people who can captivate an entire fucking audience in like a stadium, and it's even streamers, a lot of them have a really good control over their like vocal pitch and tone. It's also something really prominent in sales. So like, how do you get someone to trust you is a lot of times by slowing down and actually being able to communicate with them clearly and making sense of what you're saying. And using tone in that way. Anyways, this is just like micro things. But I was curious to see what your intention was with this. Is it just like to make a channel trailer that says like, this is who I am, this is what's meaningful to me? Because I always have two ways of thought. I have like the thought of like, do you want to succeed by like, therefore mechanically, what is the functionality of this video? And then there's the other part, which is like, let's talk about you. Like, what do you want? What are you feeling? Like what are you actually trying to get out of this? And etc. Because they're very different things. Like saying like, I want this video to achieve insert. Then you could easily like cut off stuff that would make it probably do better. Versus, I just kind of wanted to do this for me, which is an entirely different question. Like, okay, well then, it's all the questions aligned to like, what did you want this video to be? As far as like a general bog standard person such as myself watching it, I think it was very endearing.
71 said to me, if I tried being a content creator, I'd never suggest to subscribe or follow me. I've always felt if the creator is entertaining enough, that all comes naturally, not because you ask for it.
Sure, I also think that like I understand what you're saying. A part of me also wonders if it's I don't mean this in a bad way, but kind of a naive thought. So like one of the things, I don't mean by naive in necessarily the worst way possible. If I could be more clear, there's a bunch of stuff that like for me, there's like being cringe. So like there's being cringe, there's trying too hard, there's regret, or there's like all of these things. And I think there's a fundamental thing you have to come down to in your life where you have to like make peace with the fact that in order to get the things you want, you have to reach. You have to be a super cringe. You have to put yourself out there when you have no experience, when you know fucking nothing, and you have to say, I'm maybe not even good enough right now, but I need to believe that I am, and I need to continue to hold my hand out, because otherwise all the people who are going to be like, dude, subscribe, fucking all that stuff, anyone who knows the mechanisms that actually matter, that pull on that knob, are going to fucking eclipse you, because they're not afraid of being cringe, they're not afraid of like being polarizing, they're not, because all that matters to them is that they do what is required to get what they want. So if you want, like if Red was like, no, my intention with doing a YouTube channel would be to have like, it wouldn't be about getting subscribers at all. It could be like 10 subscribers for the rest of my life. And it would just be about like trying to help those people or like create content that meant for something for me. And that's fine. That totally satisfies your goal. But the worry I always have is like what I was stuck in for a long time, which I lied to myself. I said like, all I really want, like, I'm trying so hard doing this YouTube stuff, when I tried so hard on the things that didn't actually matter very much or like make a difference as far as like actually succeeding. So it's like a tough duality of that. And I think like the more I get older, the more I'm like, dude, be fucking cringe. Be put yourself out there to a disgusting degree, because everything else you'll regret. You'll regret that, like, oh, if I tried harder, if I wasn't had so much shame, if I just reached
said,
more.
Yeah, I can understand that, G-Red. But there is metrics that show the opposite is true, where the same video without the plug get like 15 subs, and a repost of the same video with the plug gets 200 plus.
Yes, so that's a really good, like, similar to what I was saying. But even outside of like YouTube
said, as for my choice of words, I simply kept it straightforward with subscribe or follow, respectively, as a simple reminder goes a long way.
Absolutely.
YouTube doesn't push streams as much as videos and shorts.
No, absolutely. YouTube doesn't push streams. Yeah, no, it doesn't. That's why a lot of people use like shorts to push into a stream. It's like funny moment stream. I'm sure you know all that stuff. But yeah, that, to me, that's a really like a weird thing of like almost everything in your life is behind embarrassment. Like if you like to have the girlfriend of your dreams, you're going to have to talk to a bunch of fucking people. To have like the job that you want, you're gonna have to put yourself out there and be like, yeah, I don't really know exactly how to do this perfectly. I have no experience, but I'm gonna lie my ass off and try to like say I'm worthy, and then like try to own up to being worthy as much as possible, like trying to put in all the work to make yourself better every single time. And I think you'll get exponentially farther in life than someone who, like, it sounds horrible, like, and I wish it wasn't necessarily like this. I wish that like if you just were a great person and maybe that's wrong. Because maybe, like, who are you to say you're a good person? Like, you know, like, how are you any less? How does a person putting themselves out there and saying, like, I deserve this, or I'm going to work 10 times harder to not only be deserving of this, but then I'm going to reach for like 20 times more time, like 20 more times than the average person. I'm going to ask again and again and again. How are you any better than the guy who's constantly like living through like the pain of rejection constantly? A person who like doesn't do those things. Anyways, I have this battle in my head constantly of like the old me that was like, but what if I just was kind to people and I did my best and all that stuff, and then there's the other me that's like, what are you talking about? Like you're just making excuses because you don't want to do the uncomfortable work. And also, like, you don't deserve the good shit because you're not doing the uncomfortable work. Like, what do you mean?
McFlubberkin said, as for my goal, as I've been streaming since July and multi-streaming since February, the respective milestone requirements are 500 subscribers to have memberships, emotes, etc. for YouTube.
Oh, okay, so that's the thing you're going. So let's see, it's hard to sometimes lock in. As for my goal, I've been streaming today, multi-streaming since February. This respective milestone requires around 500 subscribers. The milestone emotes, etc. for YouTube. Oh, so is that the means to this channel intro? Is that what you mean? So like you're making the channel intro because it would have an increase possibly, and you were hitting the milestones required to get to that level? Is that what or is it just, yeah? Twitch asks for 4 separate days of average viewers, which tends to mean I need to do short streams. Weird. So you can like gamify by having 3? Weird. Oh, I guess we should put this up in the background now. So I, in fact, did play Warframe. And we're gonna mute it.
GRED71 said, I see your point. But I'm not sure I feel right doing that.
No, yeah.
Feels like I'd be trying to sell something. IDK, it makes me uncomfortable to do that to people.
Dude, I cannot...
Even if it works.
I cannot describe how, like, I understand.
Lone Syndicate said, I needed to make my channel introduction video. Currently making the script for it now. Also, I've had 3 video break 100 views. And there's one with almost 200 GRINN. Can you guess which 3 video did well?
Is it the Nikita ones, or is it the ones I thought weren't going to do well? Is it with? I want to say it's with Booba in the thumbnail, but a part of me wonders if it was the ones where I was like, yeah, I just don't know if like the people are gonna lock in for the long, like tower defense, not tower, like a Shino defense, where like, you know, all these things. I'm so curious which ones they'd be. But also, dude, getting like 100 views average is awesome, especially on a new channel. It's fucking insane. There is like a slight thing where like with new channels, YouTube basically has no data on your channel, so it basically for like the first couple uploads, like I would say probably for the first 30, it's trying to gauge who that is, but also it's also kneecapped you because you could be a bot channel, so it kind of is in that weird limbo where like sometimes it'll push you more, but eventually I think it starts to get like a sense of what your reach is, and you have to like maintain a sufficient level of like consistency before it says, okay, you got 2 videos with 200 views. Let's fucking throw you to 1,000 or like 100,000. You can usually see this with impressions too, and yeah, stuff like that. But still incredible. 100 views on a thing is insane, especially for a new channel. It means you're resonating with somebody. Although I haven't seen too many Nikito things, so like, yeah. Well, I also think like for the games you're covering, Lone, is a really clever time to do this, because like I noticed a lot of the ZZ people who used to cover the game have like eased up heavily. It's weird. There's like always this time when like all the dominant content creators in a gacha have just kind of atrophied, and their views start going down. So they think like, oh, this game's dying. But the reality is that their videos probably just got stale and they're kind of had the same take forever. So then it leaves an opening for someone else to come in.
Lone
really
Syndicate said it's the one you didn't think would do well, being the challenge video at 115 views, then the 2.7 live stream reaction, and lastly, a Nikki pull and test video with 190 views.
Ooh, I got freaked out seeing one of my Warhammer. Oh, that was nice. Wait, so let me catch up. Lone says it's the one you didn't think would do well. The challenge video had 150 views, and the live stream react and the live stream react I think always does good short term. I just don't know if it has any staying power, but that was which is fine. But for the one challenge video surprises me a little bit. Maybe not, because I guess it's unique in nature. Like challenge videos always do well because especially if you label. I will say this: Lone has shortcutted one of the biggest stopgaps for everybody.
Said I will likely make a video as thanks for once I hit 100 subs, as I'm only about 20 away.
Let's go! That's awesome,
man. But in that
man.
video description and pinned comment, I expressed that I'm not experienced with editing. Help needed.
What do you call it, man? Fluff, I think if you it's kind of tough because like I was gonna say like editing gets better, but also like I do think in a couple of years, like even right now, I think there's like already software that will edit your stream. The issue is you gotta pay for it. It's like probably like $15 to $25 a month, and man, it's one of those things that like if I could ever. Like, if I could go back and tell my previous self this, so I won't tell anyone this because this is something that I don't know if I would be. Also, I was so fucking lost here. Anyways, I figured it out eventually. But one of the things that like bothered me, or one thing I wish I could tell my previous self is so much of like life, dude, is being okay with risk. And a lot of times, like almost all the fucking time in life, risk is seen through money. So like for me, I'm such a pack rat. I don't like spending money on myself. I don't like doing any of that stuff. There's various openings, like if it's my PC, I could justify it because I use it so much. If it's like a chair, I can also try to reason my way through it, things like that. But like, if I could tell my previous self, I'd be like, hey, dude, it sounds horrible, but like if you got to work a shit job for like a couple months to build up like $1,000, and then just be like, okay, I'm good for like an editor that's like I can pay $60 to like watch through like a 40-minute video and cut it into shorts, and I can upload it or cut it into a video and upload it, because. And then eventually, especially when you hand off material to an editor, and hopefully they're honest, they can be like, hey, by the way, I can't do miracles here. This is terrible. You should probably do this. And they'll give you like better feedback of what they can work with and what they could shape. But anyways, the point is that like they're like for me right now, like day one, if I was telling my previous self that was like born right now what you should do, I'm like, dude, you should fucking like in retrospect, it's not that much money. It's like probably like $50 a month, which is not nothing. But like a lot of us spend that on video games. But like for like a membership for ChatGPT, or not ChatGPT, sorry, for Google Gemini, you have access to one of the best thumbnail makers ever. And it can take you like maybe 12 hours to master, which is not that crazy. And if you have a membership for one of these AI things that like watches through your entire stream and cuts up like tiny moments that could be it, and then you just gotta scroll through it and say that, and then you're like, great, what is the template of that? You can slap a bunch of like prompts of what you're kind of hoping that video would be, and then we'll slap that together. Like it sounds like that's probably like $20 a month. So like in retrospect, it's not that much, I don't think. But I think it would like the shitty thing is it's like paying. Like you have to like hemorrhage money. Like it's shitty, but like if you could somehow mentally commit $2,000 for the next 3 months of just dumping it into things and tools that would massively give you advantages online, and eventually videos will start doing well, and they can take that money and invest it right back in, and you would not have to fucking do a Mr. Beastification of this shit forever. You just can do it to the point in which you actually receive some momentum, and then it's just about getting momentum. And it's definitely stuff that I'm looking into for like whenever I start doing the statue stuff on this channel. So yeah, but it's one of those things that like it's
Gnawing
tough.
Fetus said, "Gotta spend money to make money skeptical." Smiley
exactly.
face.
Well, but it's also difficult because people are uncomfortable with risk. Because in your head, you're like, I'm just dumping money into the abyss. But that's why it helps mentally to frame and be like, I'm just going to commit $2,000 to this, and be okay with that. I honestly don't think it'd be $2,000, like actually, but just to have mentally lock in. And I also think like the fallacy is like, oh, but I'll edit and I'll make it for that difference. I'm like, buddy, you cannot gain like 17 years of editing experience in the span of a year. Like even in fucking 6 months? Are you crazy? So that's the hard the conversation to have with yourself, which is like sometimes it's worth it. Like I think the thumbnail thing, 100%. Thumbnail thing, AI, you fucking dude, it sounds horrible. I say this as a person who knows how to do AI image stuff. It's just not even close anymore. Like you've lost. Like if you built up the skill set to build up I do Photoshop, fucking dude, I'm so sorry, because it's at a level that is incomprehensibly better and fast. Now, the good news is that you're not entirely shit out of bed. You just use these tools for your own game.
I can't earn anything until I hit those aforementioned milestones.
Yep.
Otherwise, I have options to support via Stream Elements and Ko-fi. I just don't want to resort to e-begging.
No, absolutely. So this is the thing that to me, if I talk to I'm not talking to you, Fluff, here, because I don't know anyone's experience. I'm almost tough because I don't know what circumstance people are in. Right? I'm talking about me. The advice I would give to me, as I would probably be like, hey, dude, a kid right here is in front of me. He's my younger self, but he's born in today. I would say it probably would be more beneficial for you to just do any sort of job, any sort of McDonald's level, low level job, and just try not to spend any money. Hopefully you have a circumstance where you're still living in a place where you don't have to pay for rent and all these variables. Even if you have to move back with your parents or something like that, just accrued enough money to get ahead so you can actually buy skills, or in this case, tools that can help you maximize your actual thing. Because it's hard to describe, man, but you're basically running a race where everyone is on a fucking in a car and you're on a bike. It's not that it's impossible. It's just that you need to know so much about you need to know the fucking map of this fucking track and the city so well to even come into contact with that. You need to get a tailwind. You need to find a way dude, there's a fucking train. I gotta jump off the bridge, get on with my bike onto the train. I can somehow scapegoat this because I knew about a popular video game that no one else was covering, and I did all this meta shit. It's such you're so behind in that sense that I feel the only way to play the game is to also be really into the cutting edge technology. I don't know. Yeah, so it's not. That's what I kind of mean. So again, for if I could tell my younger self this, I'd be like, dude, it'd be better for you just to get any currency you can, and to dump it into these things. But again, it's I cannot tell that to anybody because I do not know everyone's shitty situation. This is why I frame it specifically as this is me. With trying to save my younger self, and again, I could be wrong. I don't want to have someone. To me, it's just everything in life has been this way. And I'm with Nong and Kat kind of popping up, saying similar things where it's almost everything. There's an upfront cost, which in that sense is risk, and you always have to risk that level of stuff in order to even start to play the game. This is also what Red mentioned. It's kind of what I'm trying to talk about when Red talked about how he doesn't like the he feels it's disingenuous sometimes when a content creator says their favorite subscriber, which I know a lot of people feel that way. But it's again, it's one of those things where a lot of people think you're cringe too just for trying. There's so many people in the world who when they see someone who's yeah, I'm just committed to doing this thing, or I'm insert whatever, people are well, why are you trying so hard? You haven't got anything out of it. There's so many people who are like that. So to me, it's you kind of got to pick what kind of boat you want to be in. Do you want to be in the boat where you try to be cool for people that are not where you want to be, or do you want to be like the people who are actually where you want to be? And the first thing they'll tell you is, dude, you have to be mad cringe. You have to try so hard. You have to be the guy who asks for all of the things. It's funny because again, we kind of talked about it, but that idea of and I don't know, maybe this isn't the takeaway specifically, but the cat said, or not cat, Fluff said, I just don't want to be that guy who e-begs. But then the reality is you're probably going to be beaten by the guy that's willing to have no shame. The person that's just going to be hey, I will do now again, you might be but I can't compromise with my moral value there. Totally fine. But that means you have to be so good in every other thing that you can keep your moral value and also win, which is so this is why you really got to pick your battles morally, I think. It's really good to understand people, because you can be like, okay, well, do I really, like, is it considered e-begging? Well, let's see. What is something that I could do? What if I take away the begging from it? What if I say, like, hey, we could do a collaboration? And it's funny because people will find ways to get to the same end. I'm not saying that this is the only path. I'm just saying that, like, again, like, for instance, people are like, okay, I don't want to e-beg, but maybe I could, because I don't want to e-beg for money, because I feel like that's really morally bankrupt. But what I could do is I could jump into, like, people's streams and be like, hey, dude, I'm an upcoming content creator. I would love to collaborate with you. We could share your audience. I'm good at this. I could do this for you, so that you're trying to build goodwill. Like, again, it's this, and then people could say, like, that's cringe. Like, oh, you're trying too hard, or you're, like, again, I used to always, talk shit about people who go into comments and be like, hey, my name is insert thing. You should subscribe to my channel. I usually dislike that because the void is that you're not trying, like, your content shitty. So, like, your content shitty and you're like, everybody look at me. And you're like, yeah, your content shitty. And they walk away. So it's a really bad first impression. But at the same time, I can't begrudge that guy for being like, I'm trying to win. I'm doing everything possible to try to succeed. And everything that you're not willing to do, that you're going to say that it's for a moral reason, it's not. It's just because you're scared. You don't want to do it. You're scared of how people perceive you. All these things, And again, I say this because I was the person that cared too much about what people thought, that did all the same, had the moral high ground, weird things. I know that's not what Fluff's saying, by the way. I can't stress enough how this is just me, like, foreshadowing what I went through. Or I did care way too much about all that stuff, and it absolutely has an effect. And it's weird because, like, the moment that you actually start trying is the moment you're like, dude, it's so, not only is it so much harder, but there is, like, very little room for, like, that, whatever you want to call it, not morality, but, like, I can't even describe it properly. Anyways. But, like, the things that really matter are, like, treating people kindly. It's not like being like, hey, dude, could you donate to me? Or, hey, man, I really am, I'm so excited to try to get to being able to hire an editor. Any donations will go to that. I really want to, like, try to grow the stream. Like, you say, like, again, there's a way, maybe that's the best takeaway, is, yes, it is true that some people can become, like, e-beggars. Like, they're begging for money and they're all that stuff. But it's also true that you can do the exact same thing in the right way. You can say, hey, guys, we have a goal here. We're trying to get enough money to be able to hire an editor. I have one on mind on Fiverr. It's the cheapest editor I could find, but hopefully they can edit some videos for us. And it's all just to kind of have more people here. And you mentioned that, like, every single 30 minutes on the stream, which you might be like, dude, that's way too much. Do you want to win or not? Like, there's a way to do it that's still, like, it's not intrusive, it's not evil, it's not, like, money hungry. It's just like, hey, guys, I really am trying to work for this. I'm continuing to try to do this. So, I don't know. This is just, like, me again. I'm just thinking of myself, of, like, if I could go back and talk to me and be like, dude, come on. Anyways, let me catch my chat. Sorry, I got my own head a little bit there. Also, Kat says, I have thought about doing Let's Plays of some of the games I like, but I never finished them. I don't think.
Lone Syndicate said, Grin, can you finish your thought about me finding the shortcut to content creation? I'm interested in what you had to say about my progress.
Sorry. The shortcut, and the reason I was saying Lone has, like, an unfair advantage is one of the hardest bottlenecks for almost everyone to overcome is understanding, like, it sounds weird, but, like, the nature of, like, meme culture, or, like, what gets someone to click. It's something that for me is still really difficult. But Lone, I don't know why, but, like, I guess it's just some people have, like, a different proclivity for certain things. Like, I'm a much better editor, I think, than a thumbnail maker. And Lone, like, really quickly, like, even with, like, a handful of video titles that I've seen, nailed the title idea and also nailed, like, the thumbnail idea. They're not, like, perfect necessarily. Like, I could, if I'm like, again, there's things that everyone can improve at for sure, but, like, just the immediate, like, jump at, like, Lone, instead of starting at being like a 1, to me at least, has jumped to, like, a 7. And because he started using AI, I think Lone has jumped to an 8. And probably that's why he also jumped to a 7, because his first thumbnail that he uploaded to the what do you call it, to the tab, to me was about, like, a 4, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, I don't know if many people would click on that because it's not very bright, it's not very catchy, it doesn't have the right pull to your eyes, all the things that make up a good thumbnail. But the fact that Lone now, like, is leveraging, I think, Gemini, if I'm not mistaken, Nana Banana, he now has the right lighting, the right contrast, and all he needs to do now is understand the positioning of shit. So, like, people click on faces, people click on eyes, people click on expressions. What is the fucking title of the video? What is the whole makeup of that? So that's kind of what I meant. But so, like, when I meant Lone has an unfair advantage, I mean Lone Like I feel like Fluff has. Like again, maybe I should be honest. I think Fluff has an abnormal amount of endurance. Like it's just an unfathomable amount. Fluff does for like 6 weeks straight. Has done like 8-hour streams. Like I don't know many people on the fucking planet that could just do that for that long. So that's Fluff's unfair advantage. Absolutely. Now funny because every unfair advantage also has recoil. So like Fluff also needs to find some way of making those 8 hours like editable for an editor. Pain. Now, maybe Fluff could conceptualize and be like, okay, editor, I'm going to specifically be really intentional for this first 2 hours, which is like, I'm playing Warframe. I want to get the new Wolf Warframe. For the next 3 hours, we're going to do that. And if you understand like the foundation of editing, you can understand, okay, the editor only really needs to use like maybe 4 minutes of us grinding relics. And then the next like 66 minutes could be just us using the fuck out of the thing. So in retrospect, I only need to have 2 blocks that I can tell the editor, hey, for this first hour, just use some clips from it. And then this is where I really started talking and kind of making the whole premise happen. Bang. And even you can do that for yourself. You don't have to hire an editor if you're really against that. But yeah, so like you gotta make up for that difference. Same thing with Lone. In some cases, you can be like too good about making something like memey and flashy to the point where people feel like they're getting clickbaited all the time. So you need to like find a way to like ground yourself and like anchor yourself into like, okay, well, how do I like satisfy a person who clicks on the video, not just gets them to click. So there's always recoil to your advantage and stuff like that. Alas. Let's see. But that's what I was referring to, your unfair advantage, Lone. Is that what you meant? Or did you want me to like go into the rest of like how I would guarantee somebody would win in 2026, sorry. 2026. 2026 may actually be when I start. Let's see. I have thought about doing a Let's Play I like, but I never finish them. I don't think I could force myself to enjoy that. Yeah, again, there's also a way. It's also helpful
Syndicate said all good and solid feedback, Grin. Thanks, and sure, lay it on me, Grin.
I think I already talked about it. That's why I was wondering if maybe you were there for it. But it was basically the same thing of like, again, you have to understand that like you're trying to play a game or a race where people have had like 17 years of editing experience. Can you make up that difference? Maybe. If you look into the actual cost of an editor, I think it's actually like significantly in the last couple of years has been exceedingly reasonable. It's been like maybe like $40 or $60 on Fiverr or whatever for a video to be pretty quickly edited. And if you were like actually do that, the mental math in your head about like working for your job, you're like, oh, it's like a couple hours of this and that may be worth it. You can figure it out. You don't need every video to be highly edited, but you could make the ones that you're like think are going to really be successful. From like, again, for like Lone's idea for like doing the Shield defense, which requires him to build characters that should take like days to do, maybe not a bad idea to use an editor for that one. That's a fucking heavy hitting video. That's a big boy. Anyways, but that's essentially what I was going to say. I was going to say, like, you need to find a way to, like, tap into other people's, like, years of experience. And I do think thumbnail design, you just need to pay for an AI image generating membership. I think Gemini Bamboo, Nana Banana is the best right now for that. But yeah, and then the editor thing. But then there's the other thing, which I don't know if you can really outsource really well right now, which is just like idea resonance, which is just you like immersing yourself. I guess it'd be like spending like 2 hours in the morning on Reddit for like the game you cover, reading comments to understand what people are actually struggling with, to what you can provide them with. But again, that's another thing that Lone is pretty like locked in with. Like Lone is rattling off ideas that are quite good for the ZZZ content creation community. So yeah, everyone has different gauges, and I think the idea thing comes from your like just fucking swath of immersion within a community. Because like when I was making Let Die videos, it's fucking easy. I just like it was whatever everyone always messaged me about. It was what I was playing at the time. Yeah, super easy. So if you're struggling with ideas, it's usually because you're not like immersing yourself within like just that environment. Usually. Also, you're probably too critical of your idea in general, which is probably another thing. Anyways, let's see. Great metaphor. This is a fun yeah, dude, I cannot describe how like every single time I talk about YouTube, I think of two thoughts. I think of, man, I love this. I could talk about this forever. And two, I totally understand if everyone's rolling their eyes. Like, I have not proven that any of the things I have merit. I can only try to like logically think through them. And I think that's the only reason why people give me a slight time of day, is because when I talk about it, I hope I'm not just like, trust me, bro. I'm like, no, this is why I think it the way they do. Like, for instance, when I mentioned that, like, like YouTube Shorts, why YouTube would enjoy somebody making a
Lone
short
Syndicate
and then linking
said,
it to a
probably
video.
not.
You know?
I was planning on hiring an editor. It's something I've been thinking about, and I do have some solid ideas for some videos in mind. But there's been so much to cover in these gachas.
Yeah, and I think right now, Lone, I think you're in the best place just to get context. Like, dude, one of the things I've learned, especially like trying to learn so many skills recently, doing something first, even if you're like shitting the bed entirely, like the fact that Fluff edited is so much more valuable. Like I know I just talked about like you should hire an editor, but the fact that you edited in some way, like I honestly, like before you hire an editor, it'd probably be a really good idea for you to try to edit for like 2 weeks straight. Just the reason why is now you have context. You have context of what you're asking. You also have an understanding of like video pacing. So like the first section of the video, the hook should be this. The second part of the video, which is the value or the solution or the meat, the thing that people are kind of interested in, the reason why they clicked on the video, that's this. So you can actually give good notes. And also, yeah, so like the same thing for you. I like the idea that you haven't got an editor yet because you're editing yourself. So you can tell the editor, hey, I would like you to do this. And again, the best like frame for any video I could possibly give you guys, it's called, oh man, I wish I could basically phrase it properly, but it's a really like mathematical, but kind of really good way to understand like a good YouTube video, basically. And yes, there's also like a bunch of other stuff, but like this is just helpful. Most every video is dropped into these 3 buckets, which is you have your initial hook, which is basically something that like captures the viewer. So it's like the first 15 to 30 seconds is that. It's whatever you say, it's whatever you show in the first 30 seconds that makes it, that honestly the only purpose of the hook, at least when it comes to YouTube videos, is to validate the thumbnail. So if you show like $100 spent on Nikita pulls, and then you show like a fucking hypercut of you eating shit with like just pulling, and reaction, that validates, holy shit, the guy actually maintained what he said in the thumbnail. I clicked on the video, I'm going to get what I got out of this, now I can buy in and watch. So that's the first part, the first 30 seconds. And the second chunk is called, I always know it as a content unit, is what it's called. So basically, you can also think of it as value or solution. There's a weird variable basically called, if you look at like what makes up a good short, like a good YouTube short, it sounds weird, but it's like how many times can you like apply value, which is really weird, but like how many times can you be like, oh, this was a good watch? Like, and this is why like the top 10 best business ideas or the top 10 best Warframes will always be good because it's 5 validation points in rapid succession. So it's like, oh, this video was worth watching. So if you can think about your entire video that's like 10 minutes or 20 minutes as that, how many times can I deliver that feeling of this was worth it, this was worth it, this was worth it, this was worth it, this was worth it? It's called a content unit. So it's basically like content units per second. So how like value per second is, I think, exactly how you phrase it. Sorry, I got it messed up. Value per second. So, and it goes, you don't actually need to be like value per second, but it could be something as like value per minute. It gives you a gauge of like, okay, if in the last 7 minutes or 8 minutes, I've given one thing, and that was like, I don't know, talking about how good one of Wisp's abilities are. You think we couldn't crush it down into a minute? We could, yeah, and then add a bunch of the other skills, like, yeah. So anyway, and then the last thing, which is probably the most important, so it's hook, first 30 seconds, the middle, which is the value, how much value can you give it in an amount of time allotted in the middle, and the last bit is called CTA, which is a call to action, which basically says, you built up all this fucking good momentum, why the fuck are you wasting it? Tell them to go watch another video, tell them to go check out a series, tell them about another fucking content creator, whatever it is, keep them in the ecosystem. All that stuff, because if they watch another content creator, that could basically create it's like a suggestion feedback loop. Basically, it shows that
Lone Syndicate said I would live it if you can react to some of the shorts I made.
Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, shit! I've been talking so much. We still gotta play Warframe, man. We may have the fastest react stuff here. Do you upload some of the shorts to the tab? Oh, real quick, the Warframe thing. This is my hypercut reaction to it all. It could be just that I didn't watch enough. I thought the cinematic shit was awesome. I thought Warframe, maybe when you watch the lore, it all resonates. But like even on a surface level, when it comes to like, also this was kicking my ass. Even if you like on the surface level of like our mom being a weird entity or whatever, like this guy, I'm like, why do I care about him? Like maybe they covered him a lot in the previous story chunks. Maybe I feel like the whole time They did not do a good job about like making me care about these characters, with the exception of the Lotus. But then Lotus is kind of being a bit of a dickhead, and like the storytelling is weird to me. Like her reactions don't feel like earned, if that makes any sense. I don't hate it. I just feel like that's the best way to describe it. I feel like a lot of these story things did not feel earned. Now, maybe if you played it all in one batch, then you got all this context, like, holy shit, I locked in. But even still, like, the fact that they didn't add any of those, like, earned moments in the actual thing just for the people who didn't do all the bullshit or whatever. I felt very weird arc where, like, you were finding out that you're, like, a kid and shit, and you're in your Warframe. I thought that was much better. But also, it didn't really depend on, like, any emotional thing. It was, like, cool factor. Which this one did have, too. Like, I thought, again, like, there's cool factors with Drifter and stuff like that.
Lone Syndicate sent its 3 shorts.
3 shorts? All right, we'll check them out. But yeah, also the boss fight was a little weird. I'm happy they didn't make it ball crushing. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the story was, to me, and I hate it because I know people love the story of Warframe. It's kind of like Destiny, where people just lock in, they really like it. My player sucks ass. But yeah, I don't know. When I asked Raid and everyone else how they felt about the story, it felt like everyone was kind of on the same board.
The new war was a 4-year build-up with various moments spread between story quests, side content, codex entries, and time-limited operations. The latter, most of which definitely doesn't help players.
Okay, so yeah, it could have been that's a huge variable. But based on like when I asked Raid about it and everybody else thinking also, I feel like a lot of people were like, yeah, like I feel like a lot of people handle Warframe story like that, where it's like, yeah, it's there, I guess. Like it feels like an afterthought. Also, who the fuck is choosing the other 2 Lotuses? What the fuck? You got option between disfigured face, like robot, or hot mom body, and I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? What is going on? Also, yeah, see this? You got fucking this horrible face. You got actual Lotus, our queen. What's the other one? Margalith is insulting. Margalith, I didn't know they could make a human being look so unattractive. Look at this. Go down, me. Go down to Margalith. Go down to Margalith. Look at that. It looks like she has a fucking 8-chin. Who would have thought? Maybe it's like a BDSM thing. I don't know. But this one, Lotus one, 20 times better. Look, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
McFlufferkin said Nada is her original self, Margulis is who Ballas tried to make her to be, and then Lotus is who she chose to be.
Lotus is who she chose. Oh, so I chose right. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Lotus also just looks great. All right, let's jump down to... Also, did we watch this one? Oh yeah, no, this one was real quick. There's more Warframe stuff.
Well, it feels like things are kicking off.
Dude. I don't know what is up with Brave. It's like laggy as shit. I think I updated it too, so I don't know. I'm mad. I'm mad. Anyways, I'm excited for the glaive. The other thing I'm not so sure about. This is like for the human people. It does look cool, especially recolored. I think it will look so sick. But yeah, the bow, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if it's a skin. I think it's just yeah, but the glaive. I don't know if the glaive was actually pretty cool. Who knows? But let's get to some React. And then we gotta do a little bit of Warframe, because I haven't done the weekly like event thing, and I thought it had like a bunch of weapons, and I kept forgetting to like do them because I was trying to bang at the story, which I did do. Where the hell is the thing? I was gonna message some of you guys and be like, should I do anything else? But then I like, it was a day before the stream, so I thought I'm not gonna rush to do more things. I'll wait until you guys are with me. Where is the React tab? I'm blind. We should just put the React right beside the meme, because I always get it discombobulated when I look at it. Yeah, GRINN React. Alright. Let's scroll to the bottom. We'll check out some of these. These are lone shorts.
I'm in danger. It's not what...
What's going on? Let's see.
I'm in...
No amount of context is getting us out of this one.
Danger. It's not what you think. She's talking about actual plant seeds. Honestly, Commander, there's no. This
nice little, like a subscription thing.
One of them instances where
McFlufferkin said my other goal of the introduction video was also made to be a call to action. I've been doing this since July of last year and wanted more eyes to at least be aware that I stream daily.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, I feel like, what do you call it? It's probably good to incorporate that probably quickly as well. Like in the first 30 minutes, 30 seconds, sorry, 30 seconds. But again, it's tough because like I honestly have very little. I have very little context of like There's a thing within, like, when I was deep into the YouTube grind hard set, like learning about everything that makes you a successful channel and all that stuff and all the like kind of things you have to do. One of the things that like was very common is that like the homepage thing is almost entirely useless. like the video, even like the only thing that could be necessary, like somewhat good, is the banner. But even then, basically what I ended up like a person did a bunch of data on like what actually converted, and it was basically just whatever YouTube suggested. So if you don't have a home video, I think it automatically suggests either like your most popular videos or your most like whatever it recommends, and that's usually the best, because usually, like, I'm not sure you guys have experienced this, but like for instance, if I clicked on a channel and I watched them paint a figurine, and maybe they played video games in the past, if I go to their channel because I just watched that figurine video, YouTube's like For You recommended chunk will recommend me more of the video I just watched, instead of chaos, which, yeah. So for me, like, it depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to try to convert as many people to subscribe and actually continue to watch more videos, I would highly suggest just throwing the ball to YouTube and say like, hey, whatever YouTube recommends, bang. Like right now, I just watched this, so if I go to Lone's channel, boom, the For You is multiple of that same Nikita video, that same short, boom, 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 boom. Now, does he upload other videos?
I did update my homepage and the banner.
Let's see.
I put that intro as the trailer video, and then also have a Now Live panel, so for those that check the channel, get a direct line to it.
I did update my home page, the banner. Yeah, it was the other thing. The banner... Again, this is just the shit that I learned about. It could be false now because things change, but the banner was basically useless. Everything besides the profile picture, signaling in some way a character, warmth, enjoyability, something like that. That was the only thing that really matters. And honestly, this was the only thing that matters. Because you got to think of, like, if we actually like reduce things down to like their fundamental level, when you pause, you click this to see like, oh, I just like that video. What else do they have? The only thing that matters is what you just watched, which is shorts, and whatever the other videos they mainly have. And it's funny because you can even see this. Like, for instance, we got Nikita, another Nikita. We got 1 Z's because it's like, oh, we could test the water with giving one of those. And then it's more Nikita, despite Lone has uploaded a ton of Z's and all this other stuff. So it depends on what your goals are. If your goals are to convert as many people as possible to have a successful channel, I think, honestly, your best bet is just letting YouTube do the For You thing. I honestly believe it's not even having a channel trailer. Unless I'm missing something, or like you have to, like, you only see the For You page when you have subscribed to a channel. I don't know, but unless that's the case, then you have a channel trailer. But I think it's, if you don't have a channel trailer, it will just show you the For You page. But alas, anyways, back to, sorry, I got a little track. Back to this.
Danger. It's not what you think. She's talking about actual plant seeds. Honestly, Commander,
you should have zoomed in a little bit, because at the beginning here, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what she's referring to.
Danger. It's not what you think. She's talking about actual plant seeds. Honestly, Commander, this is one of them instances where no amount of context is gonna save you. Like, no amount of context is gonna save you here. When I move,
honestly, these characters are crazy. Honestly, you might just be able to make like have Nikita in the background and you get people cooking. Okay.
Just now, my stomach seems to wobble. You shut up, you don't say another
Syndicate
word.
said the short above this one was supposed to be watch first, but it's fine.
Oh, it was supposed to be in order. Shit. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it in order then.
You're more than welcome to join as well. Is that so? I appreciate you saying it, but I have water.
So why was this one not? Oh, that's why. Lone, you went over the. I don't think this is considered a short, Lone. This is I think a shorts have to be underneath a minute. I think, unless you have a special thing that like allows you to have longer shorts.
Slide decals on my body, which really comes off if they get wet. Honestly, if the me shifty, get in the water. Sometimes you got to take one for the team. It's for the greater good. Like if the decals and the paint come off, listen, sometimes sacrifices just have to be made for the greater good.
I don't understand contextually, but maybe it's because if you watch Nikita, you would understand this cutscene. But my only little like takeaways, I'm not sure
what it is.
All of them supposed to be watched in 3 order. Like first, so short above is the first one.
The rules, and most importantly, my stomach is currently full of this one sees. It really...
What did he say?
The context... Okay, that... I feel like that's where it should have started. The short should have started there.
I just realized what I just said. My stomach's currently full of this one's... Yeah. It's really better if I don't go into the water.
Honestly, look, I feel like I think you can cut things.
Really?
I feel like you should start with this.
Some decals and the paint come up. Listen, sometimes sacrifices just have to be made for the greater good.
Here.
It is what it is. I don't make the rules.
Here.
And most importantly, my stomach is currently full of this one sees.
That was where I think that's where the short should have started. And then maybe you could have added all the other stuff and then like circle back around, because I see shorts like that a lot. I think that's actually a really fun way to do it. Also, you guys fucked me up. You guys asked me a bunch of YouTube questions. Now my brain's in like analyze mode and it's bullshit. Okay. Anyways, let's watch one more alone.
Stop scrolling.
Stop. Ooh.
Snow Crane is officially here, and her hit is a hit of all times. Is she the new must-have defender? Let's break down her skills in under 60 seconds.
Great format.
Skill 1 provides a constant max HP buff to all allies. However, it applies proof of violation, which lowers healing potency by 10% whenever a teammate is healed by someone else. This stacks up to 3 times. Skill 2. After 3 full charge attacks, she heals the team and grants a skill during full bursts. Once proof of violation reaches max stat, she enters terminated contract, granting her team constant HP recovery every second. And lastly, her burst skill is a massive 45% team-wide heal on her based on her max HP. Plus,
I think the format's really, really good. My head, I feel like around 41%, like 41 seconds is where my brain starts going. My brain starts drifting a little bit, but that's also because I'm not a Nikita person. I think if you're a Nikita person, you like to fuck in. But one question, like, why does this not have a space in between it? Why does this not have a space? What is that? Also, I want to see real quick. What is low? So this one popped off. This 100 of it. Well, that was 100 before when we seen though. Okay, so but that one did breach. That one did breach. Anyways, also yeah, that one did do it. Yeah, but dude, no, this is the first. Yeah, that's common. Okay. Loans make me think, is this crazy? But no. Yeah, the first videos you ever upload on your channel. Oh man, are usually YouTube trying to gauge what you're doing. So, anyways, more funny memes. What is this?
Okay.
Functional mobility is king. What is this?
This one does seem like it's going to take a lot of flexibility.
Guys, I'm gonna fucking dislocate my shoulder. What's good, Llama? Llama says, when you are reading the stats, does it have punctuation? What you mean? I don't know if I'm doing this. Oh, can you guys do this shit? I don't know. Fuck that. Let me see. Dude, I can't even get my like... Dude, listen, man, I'm all tight and shit. Fuck. That's crazy. I used to be hella flexible, man. I would dislocate my fucking shoulder.
Lone Syndicate said I can do it.
You can do it, you fucking freak. Damn it. Like that high? I can see like connecting your back. Man, give me a couple weeks. I could stretch to get to that point, maybe. Oh man. That's crazy. Also, what's good, Llama? Llama says, what's up? What's good, Llama? How are you, buddy?
The Goku
That's easy.
stretch, yeah.
That shot I can do easily. That's nothing. I do that every time I work out. So get my knees all limbered up.
I've been wanting to
Although I don't do this shit with I fucking keep my foot flat. And I drive further into this stretch.
That one. I'm pretty sure I can do this.
One-handed push-ups. My balance is great, but my flexibility is
Flexibility ass. I feel that. I feel that. My balance is at God tier, but yeah. I can do that, but only 3 to 4 of the way. Y'all crazy. Y'all gotta have like maybe are you guys standing up? Let me stand up and try that. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Ooh. So you take your hands behind you like this. Oh, if you stand up, it's not that bad. Okay, yeah, it's the fact that you're sitting down that kicks your ass. If I'm standing up, oh fuck, I gotta like roll my shoulders. back. I got about halfway. I got a vertical plane. If I gave myself a couple of days to get back to my former, because I used to be really flexible actually when I was a kid. I still am kind of flexible. I can touch my toes, my hands to the ground easily.
I haven't done those in a while. I honestly...
This shit's impossible. Also, this shit's just gonna make you like blow out your fucking shoulder, man.
Thought they were impossible at first, but...
If you don't... Not that they're impossible. They're just like, it feels like shite on your like, oh my God, I'm not sure. You guys can't see shit. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. That's my bad. He's doing,
once in a while,
he's doing the one
I honestly
push-ups,
thought they
right?
were impossible at first, but...
If you don't give up your
yeah, you
evil
should
ways,
rip your fucking
I'll be
shoulder
here to
thing in
stop
half.
you.
Feels like shit.
Ooh, okay. I don't know about that
What is that one? Flat. See, I feel it would be easier because your leg's flat.
one. That one.
The one that to me kills. All these things look like bitch ass work. You guys want to play one of the worst fucking push-ups? It's actually kind of awesome. It's called an archer push-up. Because when you put your hand behind your back, you still are able to fire your fucking body really well, like fire your ribs and all that shit that helps give yourself structure. But if an archer push-up is basically like a push-up like this, like full width, like that, and then you basically go down, boom, and it's just fucking ass because you're having to like, you don't move downwards, you have to like go all the way over here into like your center mass. It's odd.
one might not be possible. I don't know.
From here on out, I'm gonna do things my way.
Okay, this one.
This guy underestimates himself. We found out.
Not possible. Definitely.
Llama says, not bad at all. Common grin. You not old man. You look a little. I try to keep myself healthy. I think I try to do exercises that like I hope my older self will benefit from, like kettlebell, slam ball, mace. But as far as like mad weird mobility, like I'm not sure if my 80-year-old self is gonna be looking at me do this and be like, "You saved me, King." I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be like, my fucking spine. I have spine issues. You son of a bitch. Okay, why can't we have worked on structure?
Not. The body doesn't even shape that way. It doesn't even turn that way. This is ridiculous. Absolutely not. I don't think that any human being can do this.
I'll be honest. I don't think there's a cooler thing as far as like what you can physically do. If you can do a ploach, I think it's called ploach. Basically, it's like a gravity-less push-up. So like your legs don't touch the ground. You just do a fucking push-up all the way to the back. That's gotta be one of the coolest things you could do in your whole life. I feel like that is the apex of calisthenics. You can talk about, oh my God, the cross, which yes is harder. You can talk about, oh my God, I can do like a fucking pull-up or whatever. Like I'm talking like a full pull-up, not like a chin-up, but like a pull-up. Great. The ploach is like, you're a god. I think it's the coolest you could ever become, and it is probably one of the insane tests of strength. Also, what's good, Bolty? Bolty said, being vibe coding all day. You missed our whole fucking AI revolutionary talk. Good thing, because it was a whole thing about YouTube as well. Anywho, hell yeah, man, vibe code. I've heard a lot of people do that. And that's one of the things where I'm like, I probably should learn that. I'll put it on the list of skills to eventually figure out. Also, shit.
One right here.
Don't flatter yourself. You were never even a player.
See, I don't trust this guy. 5 times he's told us impossible, then done it. You're a liar. Okay.
No. There's no way.
Looks like I can fight at full power. Looks like.
No. There's no way.
Looks like I can fight at full power.
I feel like it's worse that he's like, it's impossible. I don't know why. It's rubbing me the wrong way. It's incredible.
Okay.
But it would have been incredible if he said, I'm going to try my best. You know.
Well, I don't know. Works actually. No way.
I am a warrior, pure of heart.
Those actually, I think, are attainable. My brother can do those. You just have to have a real fucking strong upper body.
Awakened by rage. I am the legendary Super Saiyan.
Also, I wonder how much of this is also weight. You know, like I'm 190. I feel like a lot of the guys I see to do this are like men who are 160. You know, I think a 40-pound diff makes a pretty big difference. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just bugging. You know, I can't do it, so make excuses. Talking about a fucking Yakuza meme from Not Fluff. Must be fire as hell. Did my phone just thing? The fucking Amazon always tells me to fucking like make a review. Eat me. How about that? How about you fuck right off? Also, Cat says, "Ayo, what it do, multi? I mean, like it for a movement, but the bit gets old." Oh, the other thing. Oh, it might be copyrighted. They would tell me. Ears sent. What? Oh, is this the new one? Ooh, the new Yakuza game. I might have to check this one out. I think this is a new one, right? Is this with like a trailer come out recently? Damn. I feel like the only way I'm gonna be able to do this, I'm gonna play this on stream, and I'm gonna hope that Fluff pops out like a fucking Pokedex and says that character's from this. And I'm like, gang Fluff. Otherwise, it's gonna be a lot of I don't know who this guy is or who they. I think it's a prequel though. Fluff told me all, dude. Fluff told me so much about these games, and I just so much shit happened in the last like month. My brain has just been like, hey, you're gonna have a faint understanding of all this. And I'm like, okay. Honestly, it might be a price we have to pay. What's this, Bolty? Holy shit, Bolty, what we doing? Is this allowed? Is this like a game? Or is this a mod? That's honestly incredible. So what is this? Jesus Christ, is that allowed? And this is from Arknights? Nikita, move over. Jesus Christ. I don't know why. That one does feel a little bit more provocative to me. Probably the skin-tight latex shit? Could be. Could be. It is a mod. Look, you gotta be careful with this. you gotta tell me. I've clicked with too much trust with that one. Let's hope it ends well. I think we watched most of these. All right, my computer's running weirdly. What is this? Is this the first? I think it was the first hater Flown said. Me preparing to go pick up my groceries. The Norge. All right, we know we watched this. It was funny. Yeah. Zooming. Zoom and go zoom. I think we should mark them then. Do we watch this one? Yes. I didn't mark them. I'm so fucking stupid. I hate me. God damn it. Did we watch this one?
This is my daughter.
No, I think we did. He likes what he likes.
What the hell are you doing here? This is my daughter. That's your father? So your mama must be black. Mr. Tyson, are you dipping in the chocolate?
That is a godly response. Okay. My man. Oh, man. I was going to say, oh, shit. What was I going to say? Oh, popped out of my head immediately. Oh, man. It's so weird to live through, you know, like Scary Movie. Like, I remember Scary Movie being, like, really funny for the first, like, the Grudge one. Awesome. Very funny. But I vehemently remember, like, Scary Movie overstaying its welcome. Like, eventually people just stopped caring about it. People were, like, memeing on it, that it was, like, cringe and all that stuff. But I think that, like, again, it's just such a testament to, like, give something enough time and people will miss it. Because now it's coming out and people are like, this is the movie that we need. So, yeah, and maybe it's going to be great. Who knows? But I just have a vivid memory of everyone being like, Scary Movie was bleh, you know? What is this? Oh, is this the one? Yeah, we did watch this one. I watched the one. I didn't give it a good enough react because it wasn't as crispy. Or I don't know. Sometimes you're out of the mood. I don't know. We watched this one, I do believe. And this one, we actually like this one a lot. I do believe we watched that one too. Good. All right. We should watch this one listen to this one as well. Ooh, look at this. This is that VTuber Flowers mentioned.
Good old times.
Sorry.
I'm friends with the monkey. Good old times. Wait, this never happened. Oh, they photoshopped me in a picture with them. This is AI generated. No, it's worse. I thought it was gonna be photoshopped. I'm friends with the monkey.
Okay. Dude, it is so crazy. It is, how do I put it? There are some people that deal with, like, AI stuff to be like, I feel like it's just hypocrisy a little bit, where like the amount of times I've seen people who are like, oh my god, guys, I did not know my editor, I think it was like Lily Peach or some shit, where she was like making a what is it called, her editor added in like an image and it happened to be AI generated, and she had to like make a post in the comments about like, oh my god, my editor didn't know. But then in her streams she's using like Garath or whatever the heck, like a bunch of AI generated vocaloids from various iconic characters, which are just like what's going on, guys? Like, come on. I don't know. I of course, you guys know where I stand on the whole AI thing, but I just feel like I'm like, come on, man. What is this? Whenever I see scissors, I wish my brain wasn't the way it was. Most big, majestic animals are southern gentlemen in my mind.
Anyway,
let's see.
You need me for something? Oh my gosh, do you have a southern accent, Kyler? The humans were making a real fuss, you see. I don't like this! my image of Kyler is getting ruined! It's supposed to be serious, majestic, legendary Pokemon. Why is it speaking like a cowboy?
But that's so much more wholesome, man. You know, I don't ever feel like they don't ever pop out the French one, you know? I feel like what is the speed? What is the, I kind of we're asking the questions. What is the accent that is the most legendary? I don't think it's British. That's too posh. Southern might be kind of comforting, but I don't know if it's legendary. Definitely not Scandinavian. French is something else. I don't think it's legendary. It might be Irish. Honestly, it might be fucking Irish. Or Australian, maybe? Nah, Australia, I think no. It might be Irish. Irish might be the most, like, if I heard it on a thing, I'd be like, makes sense. Locked in. Speaking of this, let's see. Best power, POV. You play with Goss mains. Here we go. Is it completed? Is the mission completed instantly?
Some real speed.
Gee, that's awesome. Oh, I was hoping that it would edit. I was hoping that it would just be like, mission complete. That was amazing.
Wanna see some real speed, bitch? I'll show you some real speed.
I wonder what it looks like from his perspective, because he's probably just eating walls. You know, that's the funniest thing they talk about, like super speed. But unless you have like super processing, you're just gonna fucking bash your whole body into like every object imaginable. You know. Anyways, let's transition to a little more Warframe.
Said, "No, you know why I love his ass."
It does look cool. When I seen it like that, I'm like. Before I make a judgment, I want to see what it looks like when you're actually playing Gosh, and you're not just like smearing your face on the side of every kind of construct.
That's me. I'm the Gauss main.
That's me. Well, ever since the new cosmetic, really everybody got the Gauss main, but still. Warframe loading in. Does anybody know how to turn off Warframe's sound when I open up the player? Also, shit, there's an update. Oh, we fucked. Because it keeps making fucking weird Pennywise soundtracks, and I hate it. Cache, download. How do I mute it? Maybe if I go into my sound settings. The player itself, the launcher, I could mute. No, it's still there. There. Will that mute the entirety of Warframe? Let's see. Let's find out. So if the goal here is to bang on and get oh, also no, I didn't mention because this was at the top of the stream. I primed, not primed. What's it called?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Friend. You like tears?
I can't think. Prepped is the best way. I prepped your statue, so I got rid of all the high points and shit.
Bolty_1337 said I made two things so far. One was a link collector for Amazon listings that are invitation only. And second, I am trying to make my own card scanner that could tell me the card value.
That's fucking awesome. Wait, the first thing is what was the first thing you made with vibe coding?
Gnawing Fetus said the goal here is for me to give your Caliban stuff, lol.
Oh, okay. Well, the goal also, I'll do the Caliban stuff, but the goal is also, if we have time, which we do. It's the new Nightwave stuff. I wonder if any of these are good. On hit, gain ability strength up to 60%. Ooh, that doesn't bad at all. How do I say yes?
Oh, and we're out.
How do I say yes to the invite? Shit. Accept. Are you with me or am I with you? I wanted to do an event, but let's go to the dojo first. Dojo. I eat guns for breakfast. My clan that I go back, way back with. Anyways. I wonder if they have everything unlocked. Also, is there like a price to maintenance your dojo? Where are the trading things? Accept. Oh, mods.
Raiden said, hang on, I can trade you some Prime stuff too.
Oh! Thank you. I wanted to ask, maybe I should ask tomorrow. Can I, Llama, we're probably not going to have that much time to do anything. If you want to lock in tomorrow, we'll fucking play for such a long time. But probably, I'm just want to bang out one of these, it's like the event that I think is about to go off cooldown. And I may have already went off cooldown, so maybe we're just like, no way, it's the arcades, I have none of these. That's fucking huge. These are the one things I was going to shit my pants to get. Because I was like, oh no, they're going to be a mess. What is this one? What was for Caliban? Razor, something, group enemies together with lethal, focus fire on those enemies with 40% electric. Oh, no way. So when I do my spin in them, it fucking hyper aggroes and does extra electric damage? That's fire as hell. On my face. Trade accepted, waiting on partner. Got it. Yay! We got Caliban stuff. Honestly, that's great, because we have one special mod from Wisp, which makes her function, and then we got another one for Caliban. I still don't know if I have the summoner thing. I remember watching the video for Caliban, and it was like, you need the summoner, like, stance or some shit. Should I invite Raid? Probably. Wait, what? Why can't I? As a guest, oh. As a guest, I can't. I joined it on, what you call it, oh, this is Nong's dojo. Is that right? Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know. Also, check out my guy. He's a guy. He's him. Why is it so fucking dark here? Jesus. Bet I'll be there for sure. Hello, Skull Llama. The event goes away tomorrow, I think. Wait, what? Which event? Which event goes away? Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate you so much, especially those. Those are, I think, of all the things I eventually have to grind for.
Your codex has been updated with a new quest.
Also, how do I put one in? I don't think I've ever equipped one of these. Oh. Oh. Attack from summoned minions increases ability strength. Let's fucking go. Wait, are these limited? Maybe I should put them in yet. I don't know if they're like a limited source. Be careful.
Lone Syndicate said, speaking of events, GRINN, I hope you've been keeping up with Z's and Woo.
No, absolutely not. Dude, I am so... At the end of the day, Lone, I have like an hour, and I kind of probably should have mentioned that, but like, at some point, I probably wanted to do another thing. I maintained a month of maintaining both those games. At recently, last 2 weeks, I've kind of started to be like, I'm just going to do ZZZ. And then I'll do Withering Waves still. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm just going to do Withering Waves. And then I'll do a little bit of ZZZ, and I'll kind of go back and forth. But I won't do the whole shit of it. Alright, I've invited Raid. But the one thing I want to see is this event. Where's this? Did I fucking... No, I didn't. Good. Good. When is it about to get this one? I didn't do it. I'm not sure if it's good or worth it. I thought, fuck, I better get into it. Let's see.
Non-Fetus said crap, didn't realize you need Summoner's Wrath too. You can only have one copy of Quasimodo equipped at a time. So ID, equip the highest ranked one for the moment and upgrade it when you can.
Wait, what? So I'd equip the highest ranked one. Oh, I can only have one of the... What's Quasimodo? What's that? What that is? I can give you the Summoner's Wrath. Oh, perfect. Braid will join whenever he's game. But I thought there was one I missed. I might have fucked up. I thought there was like an event that's like, oh, it goes away in 2 days. And I was like, I'll get to it in a day. And then I think I made it 2 days. And I think I made it on. But I thought it was like, it had like a bunch of weapons. And I thought, oh, that's mastery rank. Which, so there's a couple of goals for this week of the next 2 days. First one is to do the events. I want to get Clown Lady. I'm not sure if you guys can help me get the wolf. I feel like the wolf is going to be a bitch because she has a mod that but maybe we could grind the mod and then do that. But then I also would like to grind mastery, which I feel like I could do on my time.
Fluffkin said, one of the arcanes you were given, Camisado.
Oh, okay. So I can only equip one of them. Maybe I should ask y'all. I'll just ask you guys which I should equip on Caliban now. So we'll go to my ship and be like, just so I don't fuck it up. Oh, what? Is that a good prime weapon? Or a good, like, a two-handed weapon, I think? Or what is it? Fill them in. Fuel them? I don't know. Llama says the arcane... Okay, that's what it is. Perfect. It's arcane. So I should finish my coffee. Oh, no. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I didn't hit trade. That's my bad. Yay! I'm not sure if I think there's a trading currency. I wonder if I'm capped on it. Game's like, you can only get so much. Alright. Oh, this is raid. Oh, raid was my thing. Oh, I see. I have become a leech, by the way. I just want to fully acknowledge. What is this? I have a nice ribbon for that weapon. Ooh. No way! The Nikita or the Nakana, whatever it is. Dude, this dude. Oh my god, that's crazy. Sorry. That's wild. I still remember. Oh, I can't afford the tax. I'm too broke. Oh no. No, I have no money. Oh, I have no money. Never mind. I'm sorry, Raid. I suck. I'm the worst. I can't accept. I don't think.
Raid said, "Damn, you need more credits, Grin."
Oh. Dry dock.
Gnawing Fetus said you need to grind some cash.
Well, that's why we did the new war. But I'm not sure. Do I need to do more story, or am I was hoping that we could get through the new war, and I'd be able to have access to the shit, like to the actual, like grind spots. Because I think I was story limited. I think I'm still probably story limited, but yeah. I'm gonna throw up. Oh. Should we leave the dojo and do the events? How many credits do you have? 6,000? 2,000. I was greedy.
Codex has been updated with a new quest.
I had a whopping 2,000 credits. Yeah. I did have 4,000 at the start, I'll have you know. I just don't know if now that I've done the new war thing, if I have access to the bounties. I don't think so. I think maybe that one would be behind 1990, whatever the heck it's called. Which I wonder if I'm close to being able to do. Because I just did new war. What's the new? Oh, it might be a bunch of shit. Old piece. What is that weapon? That's awesome. Cat says, I gotta go, Grim. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here, Cat. Hope you have a lovely rest of your week. Hope we can see you tomorrow. If not, totally understand. Also, should we do the event? Or should I don't know if there's a way for me
said, crap.
Yeah.
You need 30,000 to do the index, at minimum. One of the best credit farms.
Shit. Well. Huh. I'm trying to think. What could I do to get money again? I forget. Before I run out of town, let's see. I want to just do this one. These two. If you guys don't want... Oh, no, that was the one. This one's about to end, yeah. Do you guys want to do this with me? If not, it's totally okay. Just wondering. I'll do this one, right? Yeah. It's a defense one. Hopefully we don't get our shit pushed in. Accept! Thank you. When you get 30K...
said, when you get to 30,000, let me know. And I'll run ya through the index and make you some bank.
Really? Thank you. Okay, good. I'm not sure. I probably would Google or Gemini some shit and be like, hey, how do I get this money? Like, I have to do the bottom feeder money to get the big boy money. Anyway, this. Okay, we're going to be playing this game for tomorrow and today. Or tomorrow and the day after that. Oh, also, a quick little update, guys. Tomorrow's stream will be at 3. I know, it's a bit annoying. I'm sorry. I have to go get wood from Home Depot. So I have to do that after. I have to do that at 5. It's basic. So yes. By the way, I did cut out the foam.
Raidnade said, yeah, Index gets you stupid amounts of credits.
I thought there was also bounties. Fluff was saying that was the end game one. Also, what do you call it? Holy shit. Raid, the fucking pistol you gave me? Wild. I didn't know a gun could have that many pellets, if I'm honest. It's crazy. My mods suck on it, but hey.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Lone Syndicate said, I'm okay with that. Means I won't have to miss the stream for when I stream.
Let's go! Ooh, we're gonna stream early? Oh no, you're starting at 5. I see. Hell yeah. Bang! Oh, what? I can only have 2? Oh. That's lame. I thought, oh, I guess it's 6, right. Also, oh man, I need to equip the bow on my other guy, like the weird person, because his base weapon sucks ass. They gave him his pistol. I thought, why the fuck did you give the pistol to the guy? Also, does anyone know if the Nightwave glaive is going to be any good? I think I need to start subscribing to some Warframe channels. I watched my Irish guy, who Fluff suggested to me forever
Knowing
ago.
Fetus said, should be able to have 3 flowers out. Be her at Max Warframe LVL anyways.
Yeah, but I got this a mod that Fluff gave me, which basically is it makes you have all 3 in one. So I think technically I do have all 3, but it's 6. And instead of having to spawn all 3, I just spawned 2, and they're all of the things. So you step in one of them, you get all the bonuses, which is kind of cool. And I can do stuff like this. I do think.
Raidnade said, the Nightwave blade thing is a skin.
Oh, it's just a skin. Oh. I guess it's still cool for the skin. Although I think the Nightwave stuff is something I've never grinded for. Maybe I should, because I think that's how you get the special, like, robot material, or like Nadite or something it's called.
Flufferkin said Nightwave mostly just provides cosmetics, not actual gear.
Oh, it's just cosmetics? I thought it gave the what is it called? That damn thing?
Snoring Fetus said,
Twin
okay.
Viper?
Not very familiar with that frame. It's one of my friend's favorite frames, though.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I love it. The only thing I'm still debating on what I should change out her if I do want to like augment her, I don't know what I would change out. I know what I change out. I don't know what I change out for. So this ability, which like summons a stupid, not this one, this one. It summons like a fucking ghost or whatever. It's like ass. It doesn't feel good at all. But I would replace that one. I just don't know what I would replace it with. I know there's like the classic, which I watched on videos where people are like, it's Roar or whatever, like Rhino's ability. But like, theoretically, one of her best abilities, I think, is the same thing for Vauban. But she basically does like electric procs constantly just by being around enemies, which I think constantly detonates the chance for you to recover with that special mod that you have to do by grinding the like drifter guy who's in the same drifter camp. Which I still haven't. I gotta watch a video on like that because I still don't know how to go about that yet. I did the quest. I just don't know how we unlock the drifter bullshit. That menu specifically. I hope it's not behind like 19 whatever. Yeah. I mean that's a good question. Does anybody know what that is? So like I just did the new war, whatever that one was, where you get drifter. What do I have unlocked to me? Because the thing that I wanted to have unlocked is the money grind. And then the other thing was an XP farm for Elemental Mastery. Which one, like, am I at the point where I've unlocked that? Or also the Drifter guy, like the one that has that that special mod that I want for both Wisp and Vauban. I'll show you. Fuck off. That. But yes, did I put this down again? But yeah, I'm just wondering, like, have I gotten to the story part where I've done enough where I've access to shit, or like, nah, Grin, you gotta do a bunch of side quests, and at least, like, again, I can start banging that out on my off time. I do need to start dedicating some time to these events. That's the one thing I'm just still kind of like bitching. I don't know what to get to.
Knowing Peter said the index is on Neptune, the express grind is on Sedna.
Woo! Thank you. Wait, sorry. So, Index is on Neptune, and the XP grind is on Sidna. Okay. I think I have access to Neptune.
Is available in your codex.
What's happening? Yay! More Elemental Mastery fodder. Yeah, we got Neptune. Bangarang in Sidna. I feel like that's a sit on Sidna these balls or something, you know, some sort. There's got to be something there. Sidna. I got Sidna. I have not fully unlocked Sidna. What is it? Sidna is where the XP grind is. Which part? How high level is this?
McFlufferkin said, "Do you not have access to Sanctuary Onslaught? It's a pretty fast XP farm."
Sanctuary Onslaught. I think that was the one I didn't have access to. Sanctuary Onslaught. I don't have access to this one. I think it's this one I didn't have access to. I do! I lied! Never mind. Apparently I do. Shit. I think there was one more of the event things I wanted to bang out. Oh, also, I haven't done the event yet. This has been my first time doing the event.
Gnawing Fetus said, Hydron on Sedna.
Hydron? Which one is Hydron? Oh, that's the XP farm. I should write this down. So the XP farm is Sidna. Or Sydney, whatever it is. And then Neptune is the money one. I think I should be able to remember that. Neptune, money one, Sidna, Hydron is the one. I probably could also just, yeah, in hindsight, I probably could just Google search this. Or not Google, I mean, like ChatGPT, or I could be like, hey, I'm at this. I just finished New War. What are my best options to do XP farm or money grind? Things like that. Also, fuck you guys for having cool ass ships. I still have the most basic bitch ship.
McFlufferkin said regular is for getting your frame leveled quickly. Elite will require a rank 30 frame, but is good for getting weapons rapidly leveled alongside radiant relics.
Oh, we go into the thing? Oh. I have not done this event yet. Is this event going away, by the way? Is that what is that what Llama meant? Because this event's going away, then shit, I don't think I can get the cool Jester Lady. Damn it. Or is it a different event? Also, I have not done this. Do we jump into it? How did you... What? Where did you guys go? I really hope this isn't a thing where, like, I can fuck it up for you guys somehow by not knowing what I'm doing. Okay, so you get inked. Then you deploy the ink into the location? Maybe?
McFlufferkins said Operation Atramentum is time limited, but Folly's Hunt is not going away.
What's that one? Operation...
There's some special and returning rewards to get, but I recommend running nightmare missions.
What's that mean? So, like, I explain it to a person who has no idea about this event or what it offers. So, like, you saying... I thought there was a way to, like... People were saying it's really easy to get her just by buying it from a vendor. So is the vendor going away? Because I feel like, could I bang that out in like a couple hours if I grind that and I buy it her with the currency or the weapon with the currency maybe?
I'd let a little reject like you get under my skin, did you?
Shadow Graph complete. Do we destroy those?
McFlufferkin said Folly and the vendor is not going away.
What is? Also, this weapon Fluff told me to get is very cool. Also, just the AoE of it all is sick. Also, have I missed y'all? Where did everybody go? Shit. Do I stand in the ink? Oh,
Gnawing Fetus said what is going away is the easy way to grind currency.
For, the currency for this? Yeah, see, that's the thing that sucks. I feel like I wanted to try to do that. Will we not have enough time to grind that tomorrow? Or, like, is it going to be gone by tomorrow? Because it's going to be gone by tomorrow, then I'm fucked. But currency being like the currency for this? Or was it like a bounty thing? Basically, I'm wondering if I could like still, oh my god. I'm wondering if I could still do it.
I simply do not have the time for this.
Probably not. Probably lost the moment, all that.
When we are bad, there are consequences.
I hope I'm not, I feel like I'm fucking up by killing the things that are popping up.
McFlufferkin said the operation is going away eventually. You get nightmare fragments from running Folly's Hunt or nightmare missions, which refresh every 8 hours.
Oh, I see. So I should have been doing the nightmare ones. I can't bang it out and repeat like that. Damn. Well. I needed to watch that video that Fluff sent me a while ago. I was just gonna be like, oh, I need to focus on New War, so I'll watch it after I'm done doing New War. But turns out I waited too long, and now the event's gone. I mean, it's not gone, but maybe like no, I'm saying it's the speed in which you're able to get like the currency for the character has been atrophied. Also, I do find it crazy that they gave, like, I think this may be one of the first times, I should say, I don't know, but apparently, like, the new Werewolf Warframe, not new, it's the old Werewolf Warframe, they gave the Prime a skill that the base ones don't have, which is kind of crazy. I'm getting, guys, I'm getting sucked by some sort of monster thing. It's dead somehow. Am I goopy? I see B and C. Are we trying to deposit like ink there?
McFlufferkin said Verona Prime just has a different animation set when using her fourth ability. It technically does nothing outside of visual aspect.
Really? I thought it still gave you the ability to like move slightly faster and all that stuff. I thought it did give you some inherent benefit. And also, you're able to like dive on people. Maybe you were always able to dive on people. Apparently, there's a mod though that lets you like infinitely dive on people, which I could see being like everything for her. Do your feelings have a shape? Ooh, what is that? Hello. Ooh, she does not get affected by powers. Oh, so this is the pistol Ray gave me. It's very cool.
Nothing is coming to hurt you. You are safe.
Damn, that's just crazy. I'm all gross. Do I gotta go to one of the things? I should not have taken this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Did I hit the button to transform me into goop or what?
I'll deal with you later.
Oh god. Mom's pissed. By mom I mean the gigantic clown lady. Nope. Whoa. Oh, I forgot I could roll. Got it. Okay, so that is the thing. Can I switch back to my present? I wonder if I could always do that.
By painting, we grow closer to your truth.
I love it. Oh, and I can use my pistol and the glaive. Peek. I think I get the benefit scaling of the pistol. Yeah, this pistol's awesome. Only it sucks is actually that's an automatic. I thought it was I had to click the trigger. I was doing too much.
If you are not gentle with your implements, do not expect them to be gentle with you.
I will say this game is such a blur. Damn, we should 200K for damn. Damn. Where did that go, little wisp? Did it go down? Also, does everybody have that kind of weird lunge thing? This? That thing? Or is this only for Wisp, who's a flight frame thing? That flight moves the wrong way thing with that. Varuma has different animation set. When the fourth ability technically there's nothing. I thought I watched the guy who was like the Irish guy talk about it today. I don't know if he said that it was that it had like, I know he said it had new animation, but I thought it also maybe affected the way like your movement speed or something like that. But maybe she always was ripping around. Maybe it's just like you said, an animation. So it's so nice having a weapon that isn't just like I'm immediately empty mag kind of thing. So nice. This one's still a little bit of that. This one's constantly empty mag.
I'm willing to de-escalate if you are.
I think it's dead? Maybe. Oh, is she pissed? The face is all evil.
McFlufferkins. said, "It's just an animation change, one that at this time does not apply for standard Varuna, and something players have been highly requesting. She just runs on all fours instead of returning to biped."
Oh, okay. I thought she was faster. I guess not. Pistols on the hand does really good here. Should have given you. We did it! So is the whole event that we just basically go to certain? I just don't know how to detonate the ink thing. Like for me, I feel like you just kill shit until it spawns, then you go in and suck up the power, and then you deploy it. Because that's the weird part to me. I felt like we were kind of sitting there for a while, like, what do we do? But we only have a whopping 7 nightmare tears or whatever. Tatters. Nothing. Also, who is that?
New quests in your codex.
Oh, I got 37K. Wow, you got money for that.
This ink, it's forming letters by itself.
Oh, is it going to take a long time to do the thing?
It just flows. And next minute I'm looking
The money farm?
script of hexes.
Because I got the 30K.
Think of the same word, it makes the same shapes. All I have to do is remember what it's showing me.
Also, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't know what the hell that's about.
McFlufferkin said, if she is faster, it's tied to augments, mods, or when using one of her 4 stances to boost parkour speed. This mode just requires you to run around, find ink, and then take it to a canvas.
Oh, so you have to find it. Okay, I thought you may have to, like, kill an enemy.
Gnawing Fetus said the index is like 5 minutes, give or take.
Awesome. So, you said it was where? Neptune, right? Neptune, the index. Is it this one? I assume it's that one, right? I don't know if that's right. I can only afford the 331. I'm poor. Low risk. I must say, I was wondering how you guys have like 37 million. I was like, what is going on? Okay. It took me a lot to get to 1 million. Oh. I think I like the red ship a little bit more. I thought I'd seen this at one point. I just didn't think I had enough power to be able to do it. This is back when I had Nidus and just couldn't live at all. Octavia let me go invisible. I just couldn't do any damage. With Wisp and everybody, I think I'm now at a point where I can at least function. I just need enough energy to put down one plant.
McFlufferkin said, once you get to 1999 content, there's missions with side objectives that can provide you millions of credits with the right stacking of chroma and credit boosters.
Can stack chroma and credit boosters. Mission side objectives that can provide. Oh wow! So is that what the thing is? Like bounties to give you a gain essentially? Yeah, this was my experience when I played. It was like you're just doing nothing. I have no power here. Pistol, though, I think is carrying me. So we kill things and we deposit them? Wow, I suck. Tell you what, I'm getting a lot of mods. I was gonna ask you guys, what is the like mod farm in this game? I remember it was a thing, and I just forget what it was. So I always wonder how you guys get like a lot of the mod. I think it's some of it's targeted, like you have to go to a certain shitty mission to get one. I feel like at this point they should just like smash it all into one activity. Ba-da-ba-ba. If I had index, do I put it into this thing?
Index points up for grabs.
Oh. Oh, okay, so you pick up shit and they... Oh, I see, I had two. That's my bad.
McFlufferkin said, certain mods are location-based, others are tied to open-world bounties, and some of the best, like Galvanized and Archon, are from later game vendors.
Ah, I see. Okay. And Prime mods are still from Barracuda, right? That son of a bitch. Do they ever have stuff in like an event that they're like, hey, here's a Prime mod? Or is it always Barracuda? I feel like they've had Prime mods forever. I really wish they had, like, it did something that was like, hey, by the way, if you wanted to do this thing, you could start getting some of them. Instead of like playing the game for 6 years, hoping goddamn Barrow finally gets his shit together and gives you something that you actually want. I'm getting hella mods for characters. What a transaction! What, do we leave or stay? I don't know. Ba-da-ba, da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Let's put one here. There's a bloom on each side of the map. Oh, so we do like 100k in like span of 5 minutes? Jesus! And we're playing on low risk. I assume high risk is monstrous. Oh, I do have 2 index things. Am I is that what I'm supposed to do? Or am I worried that like I'm basically handing it in when you get better bonuses for stacking it up? I don't know. Or I might just be in the location where, yeah, and accidentally picking up dead points or like kill points. Who knows? Movement in this game is still great. I don't know why my arm is there. Yeah, it's weird when I'm flying around. Jesus Christ! I just handed it one. Do you know what this guy gives me? This guy gives me the energy of, you know that classic Bioshock thing, which is like, welcome to the circle of value. I remember the cadence. That's what's crazy about it. Man, I love Bioshock, but damn. Also, I feel like we're due for another Bioshock soon here. Also, I never asked this, but like there was a weird game convention thing here. Oh, companion. Did anyone see any cool games? I feel like there was a lot that surprised me. And they're all like, I think AA?
Gnawing Feeder said you get more bonuses if you hand in higher stacks.
Ah, I see.
But the more you carry, the less max HP and energy you have.
Oh, okay. Okay.
McFlufferkin said, you get multipliers at certain amounts, but it drains your HP, so you risk losing them more and more depending on how much you collect before banking.
Got it.
But generally speaking, just prevent opponents.
Just prevent opponents. What does it mean, prevent opponents? Maybe I should give you guys the points. I should have to try to take them. So we just let one person just snatch them all up. I feel like Octavia, not Octavia, sorry. I feel like Wisp should be good here because, yeah, she's what do you call it? She like I think provides shields, health, and all that stuff, so she should be tanky by default. 2 of those there.
McFlufferkin said Judas or whatever is the next Bioshock-like, coming from former lead director of the games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Has been pretty radio silent for a while. Prevent opponents from banking points.
Prevent opponents from banking points. Oh, I see. So we gotta just basically kill enemies. I gotcha. But what do you call it? Yeah, the Judas one I'm curious to see, but like, I'm also really curious to see what the other guy's all about. Like, because apparently 2K has like this rumor been going along for a while now, which is like the actual owners of the whole shtick are like 2K are actually making another Bioshock, not like a name Bioshock. We're getting lots of Petra, not mods. But yeah, they're getting a ton, they're also making a game, so I'm curious what that one will look like. As much as it's cool to see the original creator for sure, I also just wonder if they can actually like maintain the cool vibe of Bioshock. Because Ken Levine's one looks like it's kind of like somebody who, yes, you did Bioshock with Judith, but you also were like, I kind of want to do something that's not Bioshock. I want to do something that's Bioshock, but I want to add a bunch of this weird, like, live, die, repeat type shit with choices and stuff, and you're like, okay. We'll see. It could be awesome. I'll say, again, I love all the Bioshocks. I think, honestly, Bioshock 1 will always be, I think, the best, but I do fucking think Infinite is just... I think about Infinite. You know, like today, years later, I'm like, that's crazy. That's a crazy game. I feel like Infinite wasn't very gameplay clever, though. Like, it was very, like, I feel like Bioshock 1 and 2 were so very good in that way. Like, they were, like, really clever gameplay mechanic-wise. Like, you actually wanted them, you enjoyed playing them. Oh, I didn't get to cash in my bank yet. We're leaving? All right, we're leaving. I should have cashed in my shit before we left. I wonder if I didn't see the timer. Oh, I was last. 100% I was last. But they were being nice to me. They put me in the grab on. Well, we just got a ton of currency, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Ooh. Oh, we should go to the dojo that way. Oh my God, we just made $500,000 in like 10 minutes. We're God. I say as both Raid and them have trillions of income. Anyways.
Noring Fetus said now we can do high risk if you want to.
Well, we're gonna probably wind down. But we'll do that probably... Well, I want to know what you guys think we should do tomorrow. So, like, what's the chopping block? Because for me, I want to get Clown Lady. But I think it'd be cool if we could do the event more. Or at least if you guys could walk me through where the event guy is who sells this stuff. I just have no fucking conception of what it is. Where are we and what is this? Did I go to the wrong dojo? But yeah, I'm kind of trying to wonder what we should do. So, like... I would like to grind. My 2 goals are to get Clown Lady, maybe get Wolf Lady, but I feel like that would be too much. It may be too difficult. But then also just level up. So I want to level up my Elemental Mastery because Raid's been saying, I'm gonna give you this stuff.
Just outside the Arbiters of Hexus room.
Zaba is at any relay outside of the thing. Oh, okay. So he's in the special little relays. Gotcha. But I was gonna say what was it? I don't know. Oh, it's again. Oh, someone just ran. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm blanking on what I was trying to say about the thing. We have. I want to level up my Elemental Master. I'm right on the cusp of getting, I think, level 15 or whatever it is, whatever I would need to, I think, get the thing that Raid is trying to get me. Also, what is on this? Is this your guys's, like, clan? Because, damn. Also, ooh, another fellow Octavia lover. And Ray looks like a wraith. Oh, that's the spell guy. Yeah, that's the alchemist person that came out. Oh, shit, alright. Alright, before we completely wind down, I wanted to...
Ray Nate said, this is my dojo.
That's your dojo? Dang, Ray, you looking clean. Alright. If we go over here,
Codex has been updated with a
we
new
putter over here. So, Nong gave me a Tang for Caliban. I want to know, so Summoner, I think is what we want. We got the Dream thing. We're sorted by most popular, but it hasn't showed me the Summoner one. Is that because no one plays the Caliban with Summoner? They pass it? Oh, it's one of these. Sprint, Summoner's Wrath. Oh, that's why. I guess remove this. Yeah, remove all. Well, let me not remove all. How do I just say I don't want this? How do I tell you to fuck off? Man, there. Then we could put Summoner, maybe, possibly? Wither won't let you put Summoner there.
9 Fetus said, slap on Summoner's Wrath and upgrade it. Slap on Arcane Kamisoto or with E. And slap on Razor Mortar and upgrade it.
Slap on Razor Mortar. What is Razor Mortar? You know what? I'll probably just try to follow a guide. I'll probably look up a Caliban build for Summoner stuff, and I will try to find and match what is necessary. But, real quick, just in case I do want to, like, fucking actually build him out, how does one do the former thing? Because I've never once done this for any of my Warframes nor guns. Nor have I done the other thing, which is, like, make them have double the energy with these things. I've never done that.
McFlufferkin said auras can only go into the aura slot. You'll eventually want to change the polarity.
Also, what should I put for here? So are these finite? Attacks from summons. So yeah, we should definitely give it to him. Attacks from summons means increased ability strength up to thing. 1 arcane revive. So I can put this here, right?
Gnawing Fetus said, and Def Potato him.
And potato him? Insufficient arcane. I don't think I have the option.
Raidmate said, I have a bunch more sets for prime frames. I can trade you some more stuff next stream if you want GRINN.
A bunch more stuff for prime frames. I mean, sure, just because I can grind up Element of Mastery, which is fucking gluttony at its absolute finest. But yeah. Equip. Is this what I do? Okay, good.
McFlufferkin said, just equip the higher rank of that arcane.
Could I also equip this one? Or is it you can't double up? No, I can't double up. Fair play. Fair play, just curious. Peak. So now, yeah. So you said potato him? Yes? My Caliban. Now he has so much more energy, but my potatoes! One is gone! I should probably also do that to Wisp. But anyways. Yeah, I don't know if I have the other ones, but so how I go to enhance is I just click enhance, and then I just hit bop, 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 and then I bang it out, and then we're good. Okay, I'll do that off stream. How do I change its polarity? Actions.
McFlufferkin said
Polarize.
actions and GT slot in a reactor. And then when you have him max rank, you can polarize to prestige the frame and then add in /change a polarity.
Gnawing Fetus said, yeah, potato him. And look at Razor Mortar that I gave yeah and slap it on.
Razor, okay. Razor Mortar? I gotta go to all, I think. Oh, I forgot about that one, yeah. So now we pull people in and we can fuck them up that way. Is there one of these? We have 2 V's. Yeah, I'll probably just follow a guide, but that's basically the gist. You hit action, you hit forma, and then you can pick a forma. What is this one? What is the little baby forma about? Omniforma. Modify any slot to be compatible with a mod.
McFlufferkin said, You'll also probably want Tesla Bank to augment Tesla Nervos.
Tesla Bank to yes, also that one. Yeah. Tesla Bank, I don't know how to get because I thought I need to go into the thing. What is it called? The goddamn the guy. It's like the drifter camp thing. Which I was gonna ask, how do I get to that? So like Fluff, I remember he showed a vendor on like the drifter's little island place. Is this a quest that I need to progress through, or is this just like a location? So many things. Perhaps we should save these conversations for tomorrow. For tomorrow, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Also, really quick, so I'm not fucking up. Let's get that one thing making with the weapon. It gave us a fucking sick.
Gnawing Fetus said Omniforma is format for everything. And let me see if I can get the servos mod.
The servos? What servos?
McFlufferkin said. Those are Archon mods, not Tesla Bank. Tesla Bank comes from 1 or 2 syndicate vendors.
Oh no. Oh no. Bang. What was the other things? Is there like a tab that says ready to go? There it is. I'm blind. Oh, my chest. We got Argon, so I kind of want to burn it right before I like log off. I could make one of these. I don't think it's actually good, but who knows? Who knows? Make an injector. Mesa Prime. I don't know if I have all Mesa parts. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, you've been too kind to me. I've progressed. I don't know if I've been using Wisp to carry my ass because she's just a god. She just can put down a little fucking plant and then she's irradiating electricity, healing like crazy, and moving
said,
fast
I
as
have
hell.
the Tesla mod for for tomorrow. Unless you want to do it after stream/now.
We can do it tomorrow if that's okay.
McFlufferkin said
Whenever we
Archon
see each
mods
other.
comes from a later side quest. You need to progress main story further, I believe.
Okay, which one? Hypothetically, just I know you may not know immediately, but like, what should I work on? I got a bunch of stuff. Just any of them, like pop, progress. This one seems like a weird one. Who's this old guy? Angels of. So this guy, this whole vibe looks really cool. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Yes. That's it. I thought I had more to say. No. Ladies and gentlemen, hope I can see you once again tomorrow. Appreciate everyone spending so much time with me. Listen to me ramble, talk YouTube, everything.
Great, Nate said. Also, I have a bunch of Prime stuff to give you GRINN when you hit Master 14.
Yes, the only thing I was going to say...
Lone Syndicate said, wonderful stream.
Thank you so much, Lone. I was going to say, my Master rank is 13. So I'm close. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not. I shouldn't say that. I don't know how big this gap is. But we're right on the cusp of being able. So I hope we can bang that out in a stream. But I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough weapons banked to like just fucking. Because one of you guys did say that you can like do an activity that just like burns through all of them. Anywho, hope I can see you once again. Thank you kindly for your time. And goodbye for now, my friends. Also, thank you so much for the generosity of everyone who did this stuff. Thank you so much for being so sweet, everyone. Also, we are going to forward to Fluff. Fuck, I should have fucking... God, we're going to forward to Fluff. Speed. Awkwardly in the background.
Gnawing Fetus said, put it on public, go to that Sedna one, go 3 to 4 rounds, and all max out the weapon.
That was what... Yes, you want... Yeah, that, okay, we'll do that at some point. At some point tomorrow, hopefully. If you have time. And we're following to Fluff. We're also raiding him. Raid on the ting. Bang. Ooh, you playing Crimson Desert. Shit. Oh, you look crazy also. You played the hell out of that game already, Fluff. Alright.